Yo, what's up, everybody? It's the What's True podcast, back with another episode. How's everybody doing? How has everybody been doing? You know, because we been took off for a little bit, so
yeah, been a little hiatus, man.
Yeah, it took a little hiatus. That's all right. You know how niggas do. You know, show up sometimes, back off. That's all right. That's what we do. But we here.
A nigga back outside now.
Oh yeah. We'll get into that later. Yeah.
Life.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on a couple of them questions though.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll find a way to penetrate that that wall. I said wall. I ain't saying
Yeah. That's a Charles Barkley.
Word up. we not starting like that.
Let me finish the sentence first.
Charles Barkley got niggas on edge.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable watching that show sometimes, man. I just
he old school, man. Leave him alone. He old school.
Man. Nah.
Hell no. He don't know no better.
Ride the monster. I don't know how old that is.
He don't know no better.
Chuck gotta chill, yo.
Banging him from the back.
That nigga said when he's banging you
from the behind.
He don't know no better.
Yo.
Leave him alone.
Oh man, that shit was funny.
Jesus Christ.
Uncle Charles needs to sit down somewhere, man.
Yeah, nah, you gotta relax.
Yeah, but how everybody been since we've been off, man?
Yeah, I've been working around the house.
Working, Chuck.
Nah, not making money. Around the house.
Okay.
Like started to do the outside work. Dying. Well, COVID did teach me how to put a mask on.
Oh, if you got allergies,
That helps big time, man. I'm outside with a straight mask on, cutting my grass.
Shit, I don't even have
rocks.
allergies, and I fucking got.
Man,
I put
this
a
shit
mask
is terrible.
Nigga, I ain't even got grass. I ain't gotta worry about that shit. Concrete.
Like,
I wish I could switch my shit to concrete. I do. Well, I was trying to get my shit pavers in the front of the house, and I wanted to get the artificial turf. Nah, it's too much money.
that shit.
I'm about to say, man, so what's the problem?
Yeah, you rich.
Pavers in the front, just the front, that little small front. It's like 10 grand.
So
you got that. Come on, bro. You got that.
wait a minute. So what's the problem?
$10, I'll be with it.
$10.
This is one of the richest guys I know, man.
Tell him.
One of the richest guys.
Tell
He ain't know Tim long enough,
Tell
man.
him.
This Mr. Save It All right
Hey,
here,
man. Hey.
It's got
Hey.
the management
Hey,
of monies.
hey, Tino, you got verification right here, Tino. You told right here.
That's a myth. Look, I'm like the black dude with the Jordans on, and he the white dude with the Bobo the monkeys on with the big bank account. My bank account is trash. My shit just look.
The fuck is Bobo the monkey, man?
I don't know. So those kind of sneakers.
No, I never.
I don't think I had those on.
Plain old Walmart.
I don't think I had those on either.
That's what Tim have on.
Values
man.
on
Walmart,
sneakers.
Some values. Got the little cheap sneakers on.
The Starberries.
Yep.
But don't,
$10 million in the bank.
But don't call me white though. Call me Jewish. That's what I've been called
Jewish.
for many
Okay.
years. I've been
Same
called
thing.
Jewish. Yeah. I've been called Jewish for many years. So.
I'm not going to touch that one.
No curly fries.
No curly.
No curly fries.
No.
I'm not going to touch it.
I'm just saying.
What about a tranny?
The stereotypical,
Not touching it.
Be small, man. Nobody fucking cares.
Frugal.
I'm not touching it.
Yeah, man. Nah, just say frugal, man. So
I've been called Jewish, so it's nothing wrong with me. I mean,
This guy's scared.
Not touching it. Absolutely.
We can fight back against the trannies, but we can't fight against the Jewish.
I'm not touching that either.
I'm just saying what they say stereotypically. I'm not saying that's what they are. I'm saying that's what they say stereotypically.
You can do what we
I'm
do.
not saying that they are.
Stack checks.
If that helps.
Stack rest like Hebrews. That's how I went.
Yes. Yes.
and they still bleep that shit out.
Bleep it out because they got their strong arms.
That's
Can't
crazy.
even say Hebrews.
So that's crazy, yo. I was like,
That's why
I'm listening to what was that 94.7, the new old people radio.
They play a lot of
Jamming like, They blocked it out. Like what?
My lady listened to that a lot.
Yo, you know what's crazy? That fucked me up last time I heard. Like I was in the car with somebody heard that shit. Like that shit now, that station now, yo. That shit is like Remember when we was kids, you know what I'm saying? They used to have like the Light FM, shit like that, or the oldie stations.
Yeah, that's us
That's
now,
our oldie station,
We took
yo.
over. We did.
That's our fucking oldie station.
Jazz.
That's wow, yo. That's CD. That's our CD 101.9 now.
That's us
Shit,
now.
nigga.
We
We go to
Like-
Power 105. Like, what the fuck is this?
Word, what the fuck is
Yeah.
this? Nah. Word up. I mean, I don't even listen
We
to
went
the
to
radio.
Smooth
no more, you know what I'm
Jazz
saying?
channel
But-
now, man.
Yo, word, yo. Like,
That's all I played up here was 94.7.
yo, we out here looking for Al Jarreau on the radio now. That's us now. Like, that shit crazy.
50 Cent came on, Sierra came on, all them 05 hits.
Crazy,
Just
yo.
jamming like
I really
Classic.
thought about that shit. Like, damn, yo, we jamming to the oldies now and shit. Like, that's fucked up.
I'm old.
So
I'm
on,
old, man.
so on to the next topic.
As long as we make it here.
So on to the next topic. I don't want to refer to myself as old.
Yeah, right.
Experienced.
At least
Too
we made
late.
it here. There you go. Season.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not old. I'm wise and mature.
How those knees doing?
Right.
I could still go out there and give motherfucker 30 right now. What you talking
Still
about?
got Meg knees.
After that,
If I wasn't-
that
got your
guy would be in
Magnese?
the hospital.
If I wasn't trashing ball, I'd challenge you. I'll be like, let's do it, but I'm waxed.
Yeah, but everybody time off was great. Good. Okay.
Not working Memorial Day weekend. That's all that matters.
Me either.
So I work Memorial Day, but not the weekend.
I was given the option to. I said no. Didn't want to.
No option. If like come to work. Right.
I'm a little sad because this time any other year I'd be in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, this is Myrtle Beach. Son. I think last year you was gone. I don't think
I was
we recorded
gone.
this week.
Yeah, I was
I
gone.
think we actually took this week off while we recorded earlier. or
Yeah,
something.
I was out of
You
here.
was out of here.
Yeah,
was
that's
out.
right. Yeah,
Right.
Mr. Outside
You was
is
out
not
last
outside
year.
right now.
Yo, man, a lot going on, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta reel it in.
Yeah,
You
you
know what
gotta
I'm
scale
saying?
it back a little bit.
You gotta reel it in a little bit. I mean, like it's cool. Like that should be there. That's one thing about Myrtle Beach. It's gonna be the same exact shit happening every single year. So like, nigga, whatever I missed this year is gonna happen next year. Definitely, it's guaranteed. All the same parties, all the same shit going on. Somebody gonna get pregnant. Somebody gonna not
I
claim
don't know.
it.
You might have a trainee dancing
gonna-
this year, man.
No, we
No,
not.
no trainees.
Nope, it's not.
Oh.
I mean, I'm just saying they're not gonna be in attendance.
You know,
I'm
you
not-
just you
I
just
can't,
thought,
man.
No, you
Trainers
just
are
I'm
winning.
just saying
just-
they don't
You just
frequent.
brought something to my attention. I didn't have it on the list of things to talk about, but
Rapper dude?
Just I forgot the damn dude.
WAP? Some WAP or something?
Yeah, Lil WAP.
Lil WAP.
WOP, not WAP. But
Who the
I
hell
guess,
is that?
I guess
Well, I guess he wanted to be WAP. don't he?
I'm about to say, I guess it might as well be WAP, but
Yeah.
if anybody know Lil WAP, just I mean, I guess they said
I definitely
from what I
don't know
listened
Lil
to,
WAP.
I have no idea who this guy
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
No
But-
idea.
Or something like that, right?
They said last year he came out as bisexual, and this year he
Tranny
came
panties.
out straight up tranny with yellow weave and lingerie on. Mind you, this dude has all type of gangster tattoos all over his face.
And his music is gangster.
right.
If you listen to it, he's a thuggest motherfucker ever.
Right, you should see the
Well, he's a
tattoos.
lady.
He got a
He's a lady.
sword going across his eye, and
ladies'
all
boy.
types of other shit. But yeah, he's wearing
A ladies' boy
yeah,
outfit.
pretty much.
The
yeah.
proper term is transsexual.
No, tranny.
That's the quick way to say it. What are you talking about?
Nah, man.
Tranny.
Tranny.
Yeah, that's
it.
that's a quick way to say it. Yeah,
I know.
Tranny.
yeah.
From what I understand, that term is more of a derogatory.
Derogatory. I thought it was just a fast way to say transsexual.
It probably was, but then how people have been using it.
Back in my day, it was short for transmission.
Yeah. It's true. It is a true statement.
The fuck, man.
Hey, man. It is what it is.
Yo,
those guys.
listen, man. The bottom line is this, man. We're gonna make quick work of this shit, yo. Like motherfuckers do anything for attention.
I mean, that's what they were saying.
That's what they were
That's
what they were
it,
saying,
man.
yeah.
That is it,
It's his
yo.
last-
People just trying to top each other, one up each other and
it's
shit.
his last, attempt
good.
to, gain fans and gain, notoriety.
So I don't think so.
No,
Because no one's going to sit here and change their sex just for attention.
I'm
Lil
good. yo.
Nas X.
I'm good.
When Lil Nas X he didn't change his sex. He just came out
changed
as
sex.
So he came out as
He
he,
gay.
he told
Extra gay.
everybody he was gay.
Right, but I mean that's a different.
And I like
No,
that
but
song.
somebody
His
got to
gay-
one
his
up
gay
that.
wasn't regular gay, though.
Somebody got to step up on that. Somebody got to do one better.
And I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
and
yeah.
I like that
He was
cowboy
training.
song too, man. That shit was dope.
Bruh.
What's that?
That,
Old Town Road?
Yeah, that shit was dope,
That shit was
man.
dope.
Fuck
It was
y'all,
dope.
man. I like that
His
song.
lyrics ain't gay though. If you really think about it with Lil Nas X, he don't be up there talking crazy.
I really wouldn't know.
All right.
No. That song him and Jack Harlow's pretty good. You like that?
Actually, yes, I do like that song. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's actually pretty good. No,
call
it's
me,
pretty
call,
good.
call me gay.
Yeah, nah.
Who's that? Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow and Lil Nas X.
I know. Yeah, but who the fuck is Jack?
Jack Harlow?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jack
White
Harlow
rapper.
is now the
Drama.
best white rapper ever now,
Oh no, he,
according to him.
Did someone talk to Eminem about this?
Yeah, he said
he the best.
He said besides
since
Eminem, he the best
Yeah.
white rapper.
Okay,
I mean,
And then
And,
Machine Gun Kelly came out and
Smoked his ass.
Where
smoked his
is-
little boots?
where is Vanilla Ice?
Nah,
Where is he?
He got those
The Beastie Boys.
parachute
Where-
pants.
out of here.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, the Beastie Boys, they still get respect, but like one of them died. So
Really?
oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Damn. Rest in peace to who was
I think it was Ad Rock.
Yeah, I know the names too. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
I
classic.
always fuck with Beastie Boys. I always.
They
fuck
way
with
better than Run DMC. Oops.
All right, now you out. We ain't gonna do that.
Rest in peace to the one of the Beastie Boys.
We are
Rest in
not
peace.
gonna do that. I believe it was Ad Rock though.
You know, I just ignored them. It's like
Yeah. Nah, man. Nah,
But I can't say
always.
that.
No, you cannot.
I like Beastie Boys better than Run
No.
DMC, man.
I mean, if you like Beastie Boys better than
Like,
Run
I don't like
DMC,
either one of
cool.
them.
But we're not
I
gonna
don't
say
like either
they
one of
better than Run DMC.
No. I don't like either one of them. So I'm just bullshit.
I mean, to be honest, they both sound similar to me.
yeah. That's why I said that.
Yes,
Like-
Beastie Boys were considered the white Run DMC.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I'm saying? But as their career went on and progressed, they started leaning more over
Mm-hmm.
to the rock side of shit. You know what I'm saying?
which happens
They were
usually.
it was still hip hop, but they were, you know what I'm saying, like
Linkin
on
Park.
something like
Okay, you know
that.
how Linkin Park was?
that-
They
yeah,
had
not
the
as
rock,
much.
But they had like a little rap.
Linkin Park is a little more
new
musical.
metal. It's new metal. Don't you dare bring Linkin Park into this.
Yeah, Linkin
Me-
Park.
Linkin Park was great
Linkin
for
Park
2 albums.
Yeah, I fuck with Linkin Park.
I love Linkin Park.
Nah, I
For 2
fuck with
albums.
Linkin Park.
Only for 2 albums.
Nah.
Maybe
Yeah, I
two
don't
and a
know what
half.
they done did lately,
what
but
was it?
I used to fuck with Linkin Park
Trash,
heavy.
But you know what? You're right. That last album, the Transformers theme song. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that one.
Yeah, nah, I used to fuck with Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park was dope.
Rest in peace to Chester, by the way.
Yeah. 'Cause he committed suicide, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was some years ago.
I was also
I remember that.
I was also oblivious to this. I had no idea.
Yeah, nah, I remember that.
Yeah, that hurt.
I definitely
ain't gonna
remember
hold
that. Yeah, I was fucked up. Word up. 'Cause he was like one of them, like he was like a real like profound white boy and shit. Like, he was,
He had an excellent voice, man.
yeah,
Pause.
yeah. Nah.
Hey, how's that? Wait, how's that? Wait,
Nah, he was
wait. How's that pause, man? You said he had an excellent
Everything.
voice.
Why not, man?
I
You ain't say you ain't
Yeah,
say
I
he had
wouldn't say pause
you
on
ain't
that.
say he had an excellent mouth. You ain't say that.
Oh,
Listen. Like
You said voice.
Nah, he was dope.
I agree. But to answer your question, bro, like I never used to say pause, but now I'm just hanging
You said
around.
Now
yeah. You out of control with it now,
Say
man.
shit
Yo,
You out of control with it. You said voice. You ain't say mouth.
I blame it on my barber.
Niggas like, yo, close the door, pause. Like,
This is my barber shop I go to, bro. Every time you turn around, they be like, hey, yo, pause. And it just,
that's how
I
that Cameron and
don't
Mace
know what I did.
show is. That little podcast
nah, they
they
was
got.
bugging.
They
They
be
was
pausing
bugging.
everything, yo.
nah, they was bugging on that shit. I forgot what the niggas even said, but that shit was
They be
that shit was
pausing
funny
on
as hell.
everything.
I haven't watched that yet.
That's it's
No,
entertaining.
I ain't
It's
watching
pretty
it
cool.
either.
It's just kind of weird though. They did have some strippers and stuff up there. The other said it's supposed to be like a sports podcast, but they went a little crazy.
You want to know what's weirder? The fact that these two motherfuckers are in the same room together.
Yeah, you got older. They
After,
matured, man.
after Mace said that Cam fucked his sister.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I mean, he did.
Maybe he did. Whatever.
I think he did. No, what's more crazy to me is that's his twin sister.
Oh, that's kind of gay.
Wait, time out. Wait a second. Wait.
So it's like fucking Mace almost.
That's his twin sister, dog.
Again,
I mean,
again.
unless they was fraternal twins or some shit. But like,
No.
Again, I was oblivious to this.
No, Mace said that Cam fucked his
his own sister.
Oh, it's
Oh,
own sister.
now that
nasty.
I was oblivious to that.
Remember that disc record? I think it came out on Black Friday, Thanksgiving, a couple years ago.
A couple years ago,
And it was on that beat that JC had. I forgot the name with the flutes and shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right,
Man,
right.
that's kinda,
Yeah, that was forgettable though.
That's going a little
That's
far.
why, because
You fuck your own sister.
It was forgettable.
I
Well,
want.
he from New York, so yeah, that's disgusting up here. If he's from the South, he could have got away with it, man. They weird down there. They do kind of crazy shit like that.
New York niggas wild, bro.
They just don't talk about it.
They hide it.
Same shit be going on, nigga. They just know how to hide that shit. Not say nothing about it. Yeah, man.
All right. So you want to get into y'all want to get into passing of some legends, or you want to get into this guy who who felt comfortable in his own skin?
I mean, who passed?
You had
Big boys.
you had Tina Turner recently, Jim Brown.
Wait. Yeah,
Don't tell me you was oblivious to this, dude.
I was oblivious. Damn, yo, not Tina, man.
Well, she was 83.
83, bro. I didn't know she was that old, bro.
I know she had to be because I was in diapers and she
of
was
course.
singing.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
We just don't be thinking we damn old.
But you know what kind of caught me off guard?
She done lived.
83, I take that.
She was born in the 40s.
She definitely lived. Yeah.
I take that. Shit, my grandmother age. My grandmother 82.
Yeah.
She older than my grandmother.
And if she took any type of ass whoopings as Angela Bassett did in that movie, then she really is strong.
Word. She got to 83. 'cause
Yeah.
Shit.
She older than my grandmother. That's
She
great.
made it to 83 with those ass whoopings, and she's strong as hell.
Ike was a wild cowboy out here.
Yeah, but
Never took a nigga.
Ike is dead, right?
Yes, he died in. Yes,
No, he died a few years ago,
He
right?
died. No, he died in 2007.
All right.
Oh, all right.
Damn.
A little more than a few years ago.
Piece of shit.
Don't ask me how I know that. I just know.
Oh, all right. Well, you obviously weren't oblivious to that.
No, I wasn't.
Right at the top of your,
One of those
top of
crazy.
your timeline. nigga.
One of,
Happy as hell when he died.
Look it up.
Bookmark that shit in his
That shit
brain.
was on MySpace.
Yeah, Mike was MySpace.
right on top of his page on MySpace. R.I.P. fucking Ike.
one of those crazy though. Like on Instagram, everybody's reenacting that famous scene when he smacked a friend.
Which one?
Eat the Cake
Smack the
anime?
Friend. Oh, Smack the Friend.
I've seen maybe about 7 reenactments of that on Instagram, and I'm just like,
Why? You know what's funny? Why they reenacting the smack part?
Yeah, right. Out of all the scenes they could have picked, they picked that part.
yeah, exactly. Eat the
motherfuckers-
Cake anime.
People is reenacting nothing out here. Like
That's
niggas
surprised.
is-
That's usually a TikTok thing.
yeah.
Well, it probably was on TikTok and
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
threw it on
yeah.
IG.
Might
You know,
have
I don't have TikTok.
let me ask you a question.
pretty sad.
Agree or disagree?
Yeah, I don't have that shit either.
Let me ask you a question.
great.
Agree or disagree? She influenced people today like Beyonce.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
Concert performance, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Tina put on a goddamn good show.
Like all the way up into her 60s, nigga. Like, nah, she was outside.
The rolling.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, yo.
Nah, she influenced a whole lot of motherfuckers. For real.
43 years.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it makes sense though, because we was babies when she was making music.
Yeah.
Wasn't even born.
Damn, yo.
Nigga, when
And
motherfucker.
she got a biopic in 92, 93.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Her first movie came out in the early 90s, nigga. Like, what you talking about?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Angela
she
Bassett,
been out
fine
here.
ass.
I just don't feel like she was that old.
Yeah, but
she
you know
was.
what? It's probably because we got her mixed up with Angela Bassett. Probably why.
That too.
Hey, you know what it is? Our parents kind of drilled that music in us, so
Not mine.
we never let it get like, oh, you know, nowadays you play music. These kids listen to their own music. They don't listen to what we listen to anymore.
Sad
Also,
part.
because
AirPods or something.
Because she was 60 and her legs were still 30.
Pretty much, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, she
Facts.
And the fact that today's parents listen to the same music as their kids.
This is
Yeah,
true too.
yeah, you're right.
Yes, it's true.
drill music at kitchen at dinner in the kitchen.
I guess so. Yeah.
I never think about it like that.
Yeah.
How you gonna program the kids? They listen to the same shit they listening to.
Yeah.
You gotta be up on the TikTok dances and all that stuff.
Doing it, yeah.
Back in the day, we had to sit in the car and listen to
This shit
Temptations
backwards.
and shit.
This shit backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no
we gotta
sugar
follow
listening
them
to
now
music.
instead of them following us.
You get a nice
shit.
wide
You know
range
what?
of music from back in the day. Now you just
Oh.
the same shit that come out right now.
Let me throw the horns on for Devil's Advocate. For the most part, the people I grew up with, like my elders, they listened to the same music we was listening to back then. Wu-Tang Clan, like my dad just stay fucking up some Wu-Tang Clan, all that. So I mean,
Nah, not mine. Not mine. My pops, my aunt, my grandma. Let me turn that doop doop de boop shit off. Like yo, like and I used to hate that shit.
Now-
like that's not even what they say. They don't ever say boop doop de boop.
now
Never.
when they got up to G Unit, that's when they was like, all right, G Unit, who the fuck is these guys? We know Nas, Jay Z, Wu-Tang Clan, and everybody. Ghostface Killer. Wait, my bad. Did y'all hear what happened with Ghostface?
Nah.
So his son came out.
Gay.
His son is gay.
I mean, that's as soon as somebody
As long as
says
you're not
it
a
out.
tranny, man.
I mean, it happens.
it's okay to be gay. Just don't be a tranny, man.
Anyway, son pretty much is like Ghost abandoned him. Haven't seen him in like
Fathers like
22 years.
Father probably
Some
old school.
fathers like that.
Cause
man.
he probably goes. All right, this is what I know of Ghost. Like Ghost, you know what I'm saying, from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying, from multiple interviews, from this being a nigga being just like out in front of in the public eye. Ghost an old school nigga. Like Ghost is an old school street nigga. Like, and he don't know how to. That shit be that keep that shit over there.
Yeah, they can't.
That's
They
it.
can't. Like
That's
for
that,
example,
that's the type of time he on.
Magic Johnson's son. Magic Johnson got no choice but to embrace that because he's still in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm. He got
If he
too
come
much
out
money
here right
riding
now
on
and go,
shit.
"Yeah, I don't let my father, I don't
He
want my
corporate.
say, my son," he get killed.
Magic Johnson
Ghostface
corporate.
is Ghostface. You know what I mean, he in the background.
Whenever I hear someone say he an old school nigga, that's just kind of like a soft term for nigga ain't shit.
Nah, I mean
It's hard to break their ways.
it's yeah. That's more for me. What it means is like
Yeah, I don't think
it's
so.
like you are stuck to the ideologies from
The old ways. Yeah.
No way.
you know what I'm saying from decades ago. You know what I'm saying?
And it's
not
been,
adaptive.
and it's been
60s,
and it's been
70s.
proven that those ideologies from way long time ago ain't shit.
Yeah.
Nah, a lot of them no. Nah, a lot of them you absolutely right.
Yeah.
A lot of them is
But
you
some
know
of
what
them
I'm
just
saying?
don't still won't agree with it though.
Yeah.
You
I
can
mean-
prove as much as you want, but if you stubborn, you ain't gonna switch over.
But like a lot of people don't understand too. Also, like just because someone's a good entertainer doesn't mean they're a good person.
Nah, absolutely.
too.
Nah,
R. Kelly.
1000%.
Now I'm not.
1000%.
That's my homie. I always supposed to
1000%,
talk about
bro.
R. Kelly, but I knew he was trash behind closed doors.
1000%.
Man. Keep away from your kids, man.
That's why kids
that
should
music
listen
is crazy,
to
though.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles Barkley and shit.
I ain't your fucking role model.
Yeah,
I mean, he told you.
especially Jordan. God damn, Jordan, fuck them kids.
Jordan was Jordan fuck them kids, fuck them white kids, fuck my kids, fuck hey, Jordan didn't give a fuck about nobody, bro.
you know.
Like,
Jordan, he only cared about white women and winning.
Sneakers.
anything, nigga.
Sneakers.
Sneakers. Those sneakers.
Selling those damn sneakers.
Like, today, nigga, don't ask me to take no pictures, nothing. Get out of here.
Remember when he
I
did the Chameleonaire? Mm-hmm. Oh man, that was. I know Camille has me in
Yeah.
bags, bro.
Man, little nigga, get out of here.
No niggas.
Word up. Like, I'm not fucking with none of y'all. Like,
All right, we got a little sidetracked, but
I'm sorry. I'm
That-
bad.
that-
I mean, not a little
We
bit.
miss
but a
each
lot,
other,
but
man.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. That's also true. Yeah. But although you had Tina Turner pass away recently, you also had Jim Brown pass away. Now, I'm not gonna get into the whole, what he did. If you don't know what he did, then shame on you, or just go do your damn research.
that nigga
But-
played the first football game ever.
I mean, basically, probably. But
I just know I'm gonna get you back, sucker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go a different route. But, right, yeah, just gonna get you sucking. He took a couple avenues after football, but one of those avenues is SGW, social justice warrior.
Wait a minute.
That's where he lost me at.
Wait a minute. GW.
I mean, I said what I say? I said G. I thought I said J. I'm sorry.
He said G.
I said G.
No, he said J.
Hold on.
Go way to catch me. Go way to catch me.
Niggas about to kill you in the comments like spell justice.
Right. I thought I said J. I'm
He
sorry.
went to Shabazz, man. Give him a break.
Right. I was a C student. Sorry. I'm sorry. I was a C student.
Yo.
It's close enough.
I didn't even catch on. So
Me either.
Yeah, good.
That's
See?
what I'm saying. How bad I am.
Yeah, man. I'm captain. Captain school.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's JW. I'm sorry. But anyway, he did it at a time where it was very, very frowned upon. You know, these colored people. These colored people out here, you know, fighting for themselves. How dare they? But I think nowadays when you see LeBron James and Chris Paul and these guys standing up in front of the camera, you know, fighting for, you know, what they think is right, I think it's a hell of a lot easier to do than it was back then.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it was.
And I think, you know, guys like him, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Russell, Muhammad Ali, these guys paved the way for these guys to make it way fucking easier for you to stand in front of a camera and say, fuck these white people, basically. Basically, that's what they're saying.
Absolutely. Nah, they definitely did.
I got a little pushback on that though, only because it was I think they would get more like physical back in the day when you said stuff like that, but you had to read that in the newspaper. Nowadays, if you say something, it's all over the internet, so it could be rough for these new people.
Yeah,
too.
nowadays it get to you faster.
Get to you faster. Back in the day, you had to be in that town.
Yeah, I mean, but they was on
newspaper.
TV too, though.
But back then, though,
But I think you're proving my point because these guys have to actually show up physically to, you know, oppose.
that's what I'm saying.
You know,
Back then, they
and
might
if,
have
you know,
physically
and
hurt you.
they had the chance to, you know, getting their ass whooped.
That's what, yeah, that was the difference.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, you know,
But-
it was a hell of a lot more difficult to do that
But
shit back then.
as a public, the only reason I'm saying I agree with you, but it's kind of rough for like the LeBron James and stuff because he's nationally known, he's world known, and you could lose a lot of shit because of that. Because
A lot of
you can say
endorsements.
something simple and that shit go viral.
The best example.
It go viral back in the day.
I hear you, but
Yeah.
I hear you, but
Niggas was trying to kill them back in the day. Nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
white people wanted to kill them.
Like, you can't
literally.
touch like the LeBron James.
Like, but you're
and
not.
stuff
Yeah,
now.
you're not getting to him.
You
Yeah.
do got
Like,
damn
yeah. You're not getting to LeBron
president
James at all.
escorts.
Right.
You ever see him walk to the court and walk out and walk
Right.
down the
You're not-
street?
you're not
You ain't
getting to
touching
them.
LeBron.
Yeah.
But I put money. The small basketball player can't do that shit.
if he's talking about racism and shit like that, nobody's going to say a goddamn thing about that.
Nah.
Now, if he say, like he said, if he said what he said in a damn rap song about a Jew, that motherfucker apologized immediately after that shit, saying something.
Tied in.
Yeah,
Tied in.
so it's
Guess
yeah.
what? Jim Brown them never said about no damn Jews.
Yeah.
Jewish people.
Yeah.
They talked
was too
about
busy
some
trying
regular
not
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Kill.
If he talking about racism,
Yeah, that
shit.
shit
If
wrong.
he talking about white people in general, ain't nobody gonna say a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah. And look, he went to work for the Jewish people. He went over to Hollywood. So if he'd have started talking that Jewish people shit, his ass would have
Oh,
been,
yeah.
nah, get you sucker.
Yeah.
So,
They got that sucker.
he got you sucker. But that was, but they just crazy though. They made him make a decision. If you really pay attention to how they did to him, like he had to make a decision: play football or get into movies, and he picked movies. Nowadays, you could do both.
I mean, you can.
So that's
do
why
both.
these guys kind of, like you said, paved the way for
Yeah.
these newer guys to do what they could do because
Because I mean, we look at it like this, especially back then when he was playing. Like, nigga, they strapped cardboard around their knees and shoulders, nigga. Like, it wasn't no motherfucking, wasn't no kind of real protection. He had a leather helmet on. Like, nigga, it wasn't shit.
Not to mention, like, back then, I want to say it was kind of you couldn't do both back then.
Yeah.
You just couldn't. Now you can, and in my opinion, you shouldn't. I think if you're an athlete, you should be an athlete. James Harden, fine example. He been playing like trash, right? You want
that's
to know
they stay
why?
in the strip clubs.
When I'm in the strip clubs, he had an interview with about little baby coming over to his house to use the recording studio. And he's like, "Yo, it's 4:00 in the morning. I got practice the next day, but little baby came over here. I had to be there. Motherfucker, go to bed. I got money on you."
Right.
Well, see, that's when it comes
Yo,
towards.
tell your
That's your
tell
fault,
your mans
though.
to go watch him. I'm going to bed. Like,
Yeah, that's your
what you
fault.
talking about?
The dudes, you need to set the rules.
Or
Nope,
tell
yeah,
this
right.
nigga-
I got a job, bitch.
Wait.
Don't come over my house at 4:00 in the morning. Get
This,
your ass
this
out of
during
here.
the season. The studio is closed.
season.
It's little baby though. I mean,
Hey, y'all not
Nah.
y'all not gonna ask why James Harden got a music studio?
I mean, he
Trash.
probably think he can rap.
Oh God, with
He
that
wanna- he
beard,
wanna-
that'd be the
Which
nastiest
is why
lyrics of all time.
Which is why I'm asking.
Yo, it's
Why-
gonna be all you.
listen, we all seen what happens
Dust bunnies over there.
when good athletes decide to fucking do the rap shit instead of
Look at
Roy
the positive.
Jones.
Goddamn.
And also, you know what I'm saying, you know how niggas be, man. He got people
Dame
that
Dollars.
he got peoples that rap. You know what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure he got little cousins or some shit that be wanting to rap, wanting to do shit. You know what I'm saying, he like, I
Look,
fuck,
Chris-
I built the studio for my niggas, whatever.
Get him out
Got
of
Chris
this.
Paul, man. Chris Paul do all the commercials, man. You could do both. You just gotta know how to do
Well, I
it.
mean, commercials are different from movies, though. I mean, like,
Well, no one really do movies as a
well, you know,
Except your boy
not
Lebanon
movies, not
James.
nowadays.
LeBron
they
James.
they do it during off season.
Yo,
They
man.
show up for like a cameo, but
Yeah,
a
yeah,
full blown
yeah.
movie, no.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well,
man,
nah,
look-
LeBron
look-
was in the movie, right? What's
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
That day
LeBron-
movie? That was a
Man,
good
that
movie,
movie
by the
was
way. I
trash.
forgot
He
the
did
name.
that in Space
No.
Jam.
What?
No, no, let's stop
House
you.
Party?
No, let's stop you.
He was in
You
House
just
Party.
Said, well, let's just you just said LeBron James a good movie in the same sentence.
Yeah,
I wanna
what,
know
House
what that
Party?
is.
Nah, it wasn't House Party, bro.
Oh, okay, I was
It
about to say he was a house party.
It was a
Nah,
Space
it was a
Jam?
movie with the.
he was,
It was white people in it.
yeah.
I know what
I
you're talking
might
about.
didn't see that one.
Oh, I know you're
I know
talking about.
what you're
Yeah, that was like
I don't
when he
remember the name
first
of the movie.
started.
Yeah, when he first started.
yeah.
Oh, I ain't see that one.
He's a
I ain't see
good.
that one.
I'm sorry, he's a good actor. The movies.
Whoa, now I gotta stop you again. What are you talking about, man?
We not about
what are you
to do
doing
this,
here?
bro. We not about to do this. LeBron James
I
is a
mean,
good
he
actor.
was
Did you
alright.
just
House
say
Party?
LeBron James is a good actor?
He is.
You see him in house party?
I have
How
not
much?
seen the House
What did
Party.
you? What else did you put in that cup?
House Party. Was terrible.
He finished it, so that let you know.
House Party was definitely terrible. I'm saying, all right. Get off LeBron. All right.
I should lock your ass up for saying some shit
Fox?
like that.
Rick
Rick
Fox
Fox was wildly successful as an actor, nigga. Like he was.
That was
he
because
did
of his good
thing.
looks. That not because he was a good actor.
I mean, he
He had
did
the
it.
slick hair. He just fit the description.
He had the hair. You know what I'm saying? He definitely had the hair.
Women pull that shit off all the time. Look at
Nigga definitely had the hair. You know what I'm saying? But
Lala,
you know, he
look
did
at
it.
Lala.
yes, look at Lala.
Lala can't. Nah, she
Ooh,
can't.
she got banged out in
First of all, she is an
She got
incredible
banged out.
actress.
She got
and
banged out in a couple roles.
I'm
What you
not
talking
about to have
But that'd be
y'all
that'd be a
disrespecting
mention.
Lala.
She just
right
went
now.
full.
She
She
getting
just,
banged out in
what was that
BMF,
shit?
right?
Shit, BMF.
BMF, right?
Fuck it.
The Shy.
I mean, she was in Power, right?
She was in the
She in
Shy.
Power.
The
I
Shy,
think she,
yeah.
Yeah.
The Shy.
I
Yeah.
think she like the clerk. She the clerk in
Ass was
BMF,
definitely
right?
waving in the Shy, nigga. That shit-
BMF, ain't she the time clerk? The
Yeah.
clerk for,
Yeah.
for the limo service or something like
Yeah,
that?
I need to go watch these roles for
some
research.
company.
Nah, she
Did
was
she
like
get a bunch of
a.
hands or
She
something?
was like a.
She worked for the insurance company.
Insurance, yeah, insurance,
company,
yeah,
that's what it
something
was,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And she was butt ass naked in
Yeah,
that
did
shit.
she-
Wait,
Yeah,
time out. Wait,
definitely
wait,
outside.
wait a
she got some
second.
work done?
Wait.
Oh, she was always thick like that.
No, she was always like that.
No, nah, she got work done.
always.
She got work done.
Nah,
think
she
that
got
work
work
done?
done.
She got work
Ain't
done.
nowhere.
She
Ain't no.
probably had some
ain't
little shit
no-
nipped and tucked somewhere. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
but-
she always had ass.
No, but ain't no way
She
hell you going
always had
age. Ain't no way
ass,
you
bro.
going age and your stomach gets smaller
This what
and
I'm
your
saying.
ass get bigger.
That's what I'm saying. She probably had a little nip tuck or whatever, but she
Nah.
always had ass.
I
It
ain't
wasn't like
falling.
she ain't never
you
had
ain't
no
gonna
ass
get
and
me
then
with
she
that
got ass.
banana and tail pipe shit, man.
Nah,
Come
she
on,
had
man.
she had it though.
No, I ain't never.
That's
I
all
know.
I
She
I'm not-
definitely got a tune up.
Yeah, no, she
Definitely
definitely
got a
no.
tune-up,
She got a
but-
motherfucking Ferrari tune up.
It was there. It was there to
You saw
begin
it
with.
though?
Is
BMF?
her and
Yeah.
Carmelo still together?
Whew, I don't look at Lala like that.
Nah,
That's the
absolutely
first
not.
time I looked at her like
They
that.
been divorced.
Damn, really?
Yeah,
been
they
divorced.
go.
Word up.
That's why she out
nigga.
here. That's why she
I've
out
been
here
on.
doing it.
No, I've been aware since she was on MTV, nigga, and that shit was. She was always.
She was
thick.
smaller.
She was always thick though.
Yeah, she was always thick.
Nah,
always
I
thick.
can't say she was thick doing MTV.
No, she was.
She
I
was.
can't say that.
She was.
Not like she is now.
Not like she is now, but she was thick on MTV.
Even okay, you know what? Probably about back in the day category, not
Yeah,
about
yeah,
today.
yeah.
Yeah, by,
Standards
by,
for
by
back
the
then.
time standards. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
by that
okay.
time
She
standards, she
By
was
t-
thick.
okay, all right,
You know what I'm
all
saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying, when they say J-Lo used to have a crazy ass. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
that's for the time standard.
I
You know
never
what I mean?
agree with that, but that's
I
another
didn't
topic
really
for
agree
another
with it
day.
either.
Yeah.
Remember Maya?
That's ridiculous.
Maya, everybody loved that Maya cover.
But
That-
Maya,
Yeah.
Who tell we look at it now?
Maya got
yeah,
sex
but
appeal,
Maya
though.
wasn't never thick though. Maya was all the thing
Now
about
she's-
Maya
now she's
was
thick.
she was always skinny
At
with
the
a bubble.
time,
You know
though,
what I'm
we was
saying?
like,
She was
oh
al-
my God.
You know why? Because we weren't used to seeing
See
chicks that was
her.
skinny like that with
Yeah,
a bubble
bubble.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, it
Now you
was-
look at it like,
yeah, I mean,
Bee Sting over there.
Now Trina back in the day was thick. That's
Yeah,
category.
Trina was
Yeah.
Then Buffy the body messed
we
up
getting
the
on
game.
But
That's
by the
what I'm
way,
saying.
by the way,
size
I-
that they were then, if them being that size now is like regular.
By the way, I don't know how y'all got from the death of Jim Brown to talking about fat ass.
Damn.
Because the
Dog.
progression.
Tell me
dog.
how y'all
The
transition from.
progression
I'm sorry.
I don't know how y'all transition from
My bad.
a
That-
death of a man
it's relevant.
to talking about round ass. I don't-
It's relevant.
Make it make sense to me. I don't
It's
know how
relevant
y'all-
because-
I missed that one too.
Listen, because when you are such a
I keep going off topic. I'm sorry.
because when you are such I'm about to explain it right now. When
Go
you
ahead.
are such a prominent sports figure and get into the civil rights movement and then parlay
You lost me with
yourself
civil
into
rights.
a movie career and then ass.
Ass. Yeah, I say yeah, get your ass.
That's it.
All right, man. Whatever.
That's it.
Whatever. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. He
Rest in
figured
peace,
it
Jim
out.
Brown.
Figured it
Yes,
out.
Jim.
just a quick recap. Rest in peace to Tina Turner and Jim Brown.
Yeah, nah, definitely rest in peace, to them, man. Legends, man.
Yes. Very quickly, I don't want to spend no time on this. Just 2 seconds. I don't know if anybody saw this on. I'm not a fucking social media guy. I don't know how many people saw this, but I happened to glance by it today. Oakland Athletics baseball team, their announcer. If you're black, you probably didn't know about baseball. But anyway, the Oakland A's announcer, I guess they were getting ready to get off air, and he mentioned the N-word. The N-word being not,
The A or the ER?
I mean,
Which one?
white people never say the slang term. They
I'm gonna
always
assume
advance.
there was an ER.
They always advance with the ER, whether they meant it or not.
Advanced English.
Yes, they're very proper with their English.
It's always ER.
Now, whether it's meant in harm, I mean, I guess if a white man saying nigga, I guess it's always in harm. But I don't think he, saying nigga. I don't think he's saying that.
Boondocks?
Nah.
Yes, I don't think he's saying yes. Boondock. I don't think
nigga
he's saying
borrow
nigga. It'll always come out as nigger.
Hard ER.
Yes, yes. But anyway, he was talking about. I don't know if he's talking about the Negro League Museum or the African American League Museum. But instead of saying African American or Negro, he decided to say Nigger League Museum.
I agree with that guy, man. That shit sound cool.
Listen,
man.
when I first heard it, first heard it, I tried to shoot him some bail, like maybe he just said Negro
Yeah.
fast.
Me too.
But after the second time, third time, I'm like, nah, yeah,
Definitely went full nigger.
he shot a shot.
When I heard that, my great grandpappy was like,
Rolled over in his grave.
"Nah, he ain't rolling great. I just felt him stand up. Like, what the fuck he just say? I felt him. That's how hard it was. It was a hard.
Man,
He stood up in his grave. That's
What you mean by you people? That's what he basically
Yeah, it's
said.
me.
you ask me, I'm just see,
hey man. I mean,
like regular business to me. They still
now
don't give a fuck.
I'm pretty sure. From what I believe, from what I saw, I think he got fired because said he can't stay on.
It's
the job.
baseball. Not enough black people watching that shit.
I mean, but somebody heard it. It's gonna reach social media, and somebody gonna have backlash about it. So
Already
the guys went up there and said, "Hey, man,
He gone.
I know you said this. We probably agree with you, but we gotta let you go.
But you can't fuck up our
yeah,
money.
but you can't fuck.
Well,
up
they
our
ain't fucking their money up. They lose.
Nah,
Now,
Follow
I'm about to
fan
say,
base.
whatever money they have, because Oakland A's is probably the worst baseball team.
Ever.
So that was a local channel. That couldn't have been.
No, yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
That's
was,
why
it
they
was
got
local.
affiliated.
Yeah, it
If
was
that
local,
was
yeah.
on national
National.
television,
National
they'd have been
ESPN,
out of
some
here.
shit. Yeah.
He'd been out of here.
ASAP.
Well,
That's usually where you hear wild shit like that come from.
Yeah.
Is from local.
Local shit.
remember with the girls basketball team, the black girls they was playing, and then the announcer was like,
He said something about nappy
Like
heads.
nappy headed
Well,
hoes or some shit.
Nah, that's the other dude. This guy was like straight ER. He was like, I think he was like effing N words, and I was like, shit.
Now let me ask y'all
What
something
does
real
N
quick.
words mean?
Come on, man.
Man, you're a black man. You say it.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
No, I'm just. Let me ask y'all something though. what if these white people, you know, because I've noticed a lot of old white people say, what if just white people, instead of saying nigga, they said, man, fuck you, goddamn colored. What if they start saying that?
Color people
Color
again?
people, yeah.
Here's the thing.
Like colored people.
For me, it's about the word a little bit, but it's more about the connotation. It's more about the
How
intent.
you using it?
Intent?
You know what I'm saying? Because if you
All right, so what if they said, man, that LeBron James, that show is one good colored basketball player. What if you said that?
Now I had a guy I work with, and he was giving us the stories about what he was going through back in the day and different stuff. And he was like, "Yeah, man, this and that, and the colors." And then it was talking, and he just
you
said
take offense
colors.
to that? You take offense to that?
Nah, me and my boy looked at each other and said,
wow.
"That's what happened when you 80 years old."
That's it.
Oh, okay. So
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because
That's where you
meant
from.
no offense.
That's where you from.
It just came out so natural and
Yeah.
smooth.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, the colors."
You know, because there's plenty of white people that have been taught and indoctrinated into that behavior, just like black people have been taught and indoctrinated into the behavior that we display and shit. It's the same shit.
Now, if he 30 years old, I might have a problem with that.
Oh, come on, man. He can't say colored people.
Nah, man, nah. That wasn't part of his time.
from
That's
30 years old, absolutely not.
Nah, that's not part of his generation.
You definitely doing that on purpose if you 30
He's
years
just
old.
racist now.
I don't even think 30-year-olds say the word color.
yeah, nah, they wouldn't.
Like, they don't
But
color.
If he did
they
say
didn't-
it.
They say blacks.
Wait a minute. So what's wrong?
They didn't color in school, nothing. Like, they didn't.
That's your
A
generation.
35, 40-year-old man said, man, that damn LeBron James, that colored motherfucker, that motherfucker
No.
was hooping out there.
No.
That ain't
Young.
no.
Not at all. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Negative.
That's fucked up.
They're not gonna do that.
Now they say blacks all the time. I'm like those like
Is that offensive to you? Man, those
That's
blacks,
pushing
man,
it.
those blacks is pretty good, man. Those blacks on that team,
That's
they know how
pushing
to
it.
get it done.
Nobody
He's
said like. Here's the
walking a
thing.
fine
Yeah,
line
man.
with that one.
Nobody white that I know says shit like that.
That'd be crazy.
Like they don't. The white people I know don't say shit like that.
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
of course people. You know.
I mean, that's
It's not
just
in
those
there-
white.
it's not even in
that's,
there.
That's just those couple white people around you. I'm talking about majority.
Like, from that.
Majority, yeah.
Like they ain't.
World go down.
I don't think
Mississippi
they.
somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Like up here,
No, up here, no.
that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? Probably down south.
Well, depending on what part of Jersey,
Listen,
depending on what part of Pennsylvania,
I've been
gets a
called.
little rough.
Yeah, but I think but they still
Are you
say that shit
are
around.
are you
black
ready to
people.
fight if a white man say you call you blacks or you colored people?
I was, but then I realized.
Nah.
If you are,
can't-
listen, I don't
can't-
care. I don't care if you said Frosted Flakes to me. If you say that shit in the wrong tone, it's gonna be a
it's his
problem.
tone.
It's your intent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you.
All right, so then you agree with me. Then you fine. You saying, man,
Fuck you, Frosted Flakes. Oh, word, okay. You fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like you,
Motherfucker, I'm Cocoa Pebbles. What you talking
nah,
about?
you know what I'm saying?
all right, so you agree with me then? You're
It's the
saying,
intent.
man, I love those colored people on that team. So you agree with me then?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not gonna be mad about that. I'm not gonna be mad about that. It's about the intent. It's definitely about the intent.
Listen, I was working at Pepsi one
All
time.
right.
I was working at Pepsi, and there's a group of elderly white men. They're like, "Yeah, I love Pepsi. I love Pepsi. Thank you, Pepsi boy." Man,
That's what I'm saying. They know. They're not gonna, yeah, they're not gonna just say that shit to you.
Now, it's-
Ain't no white people gonna say that in 2023. Ain't no white people just gonna say that shit to you to your face like that.
all right,
They'll say that
because
shit around
it's-
each
all
other.
right, because that's something different. That's just like saying nigger.
Yeah, because they know.
But some people
Even in a good
comfortable
way.
with
Even in a
rather
good way.
you
You
behind
did a good job there, boy.
Yeah, if you behind closed doors
That's what I'm
saying it
saying. But
like
they're not
sometimes
gonna
they
say
come
that
out-
to you though. They're
I
not
don't
gonna
give a fuck
that
how you
shit to
say. I don't give a fuck how you say boy. It's the same thing as saying
Yeah.
nigger.
Well,
It
sometimes
is.
if you behind closed doors and you talking like that, it's too natural. To kind
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
that's
Some
what
people
happened.
will slip
That's
up.
what happened with dudes.
Some people
Yeah,
will
just-
slip up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But on purpose, they're not gonna do that on
Yeah.
purpose.
All right, I'm just
I don't
as long
believe
as y'all fine with saying being called colored people and blacks.
I'm not gonna be called.
I'm not fine with that. Listen, I've
laugh at
I've had a
What if he
old-
having a dead serious conversation with you? He mean no ill will, no malicious intent, but when he refer to you, he refer to you as you colored people.
Nah, I'm gonna correct you.
Okay, all right.
I'm not gonna want to
I'm
fight.
gonna-
I'm not gonna want to fight at that. But I'm gonna correct you though.
I'm gonna walk away before
That's a harsh
I go
word.
to jail.
Yeah, nah, I'm gonna correct you. Cause if you're not meaning it in a disrespectful way, I know that's just because that's how you was raised, and that's what the fuck you was raised around and shit. But I will correct you.
22 years old. Man.
No, the 22-year-old ain't saying that shit, yo.
What
He
is
should go to
ain't saying that.
22 from New Jersey, no. 22 from Willacoochee, Georgia, yes.
22 from Willacoochee, Georgia is probably a fucking Migos fan.
That's
No,
true.
no, no.
They probably a fuck. They probably a big fan of fucking
Nah, he talking about the whites that don't allow their kids to even listen to that shit.
These white people can't control what they kids listen to no more.
They really
All
can't.
these kids
enough.
like is fucking hip hop.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. All the hick white people,
Nah.
the racist white people and shit, they kids is listening to hip hop
Maybe
and
so.
fucking black people.
Nah, if they don't
Maybe
like black people.
Maybe so, but you need to travel down in
That's what I
Mississippi.
said.
I have. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I've been, y'all know I travel a lot.
I'm not going down there.
You've been in the trenches
Yeah, I'm
in
out.
Mississippi.
I travel, no, not in motherfucking.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
not the
I'm talking
goddamn
about the trenches in
Southwest
Mississippi.
corner
The ones that
of
won't even
Mississippi.
listen to you
But ain't
'cause
no
you're
black
black.
people there, so they ain't saying they ain't
They
talking
listen
not
to
saying
straight
that
up
shit to no black
Eminem.
people.
I'm talking about the trenches
Jack
of Alabama.
Harlow.
Past the Dixie.
Yeah, listen to Yellow
They
Wolf.
saying that shit. They saying
Listen,
that shit
Yellow
amongst
Wolf. They listen
each
to
other.
all the white rappers, man.
They saying that shit amongst each other. And I'm telling you, they still like what they still like hip hop.
No,
They
I'm
just-
talking
they-
about the racists. Nah, if you don't like I hate to say it,
Racist
black
people-
people are racist.
racist
right?
people are
I know
still
people don't like to
attracted to
say
black
that,
people.
but when I talk to like certain people, they look at Eminem like, "Oh, you listen to Eminem?" Like, yeah. Like, what's wrong with that?
I'm not even going to get into this conversation.
Because they be surprised.
Like, people be
they
like
be
killing me,
surprised.
like, because I listen to Eminem. Like,
I'm not going to get into this conversation.
But that's just stupid though.
I'm just saying though that
'Cause-
but you got people like that won't listen, won't even give him a chance because he's white. Black people
but
does
that's-
that to Eminem.
but
Right
that's-
now, if you
but
talk
that's
about
dumb.
the top 10, most black people you talk about the top 10, they won't even put Eminem in there.
Because that's dumb and they don't know shit
I'm
about
just
hip hop
saying,
for
though.
real.
That's
no,
just how it is, though.
no. Because they fucking racist.
Black people can't be racist, man.
That's racist.
Black people cannot be racist.
That's the low
You can be
shit I've ever
prejudiced.
heard in my life.
Black people can definitely be prejudiced.
I agree.
But you can't be racist.
Can't be racist now.
Prejudice and racist is two different things.
Absolutely.
You can be prejudiced 1,000%. Anybody
true.
can be prejudiced.
That's
But
true.
black people cannot be racist.
It's true.
That's gotta be
Ow.
the most insane.
Racist has an element of control. We don't control nothing.
I gotta control.
That's on
look at
you.
it.
That's y'all colored people fault.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Stupid, yo.
He called time out.
I'm not even. I'm saying we not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, yo. We are not doing that, yo. Who else died, yo?
Hey, Lamar Jackson got paid.
Mark Jackson died. Who died?
God
yo?
damn.
Lamar Jackson got paid.
He got
Golden
paid.
State Warriors got sent home.
Man.
Talk about some
Take the
sports,
heat,
so-
man. Take the heat.
Nah, what Mark Jackson did?
Lakers out of here.
No, we can't talk about basketball because
Sweet,
we too behind, man. I thought Miami was gonna get it done the other night, but no.
Nah, man, they gotta make it look like something. I still think Miami gonna win though.
Yeah.
If
No,
they
but
win
they
one
win
game.
next
well,
game,
see,
they
we can't
outta
talk
here.
about it. We can't talk about it because by the time,
Yeah, by the time we're gonna get, it's gonna be over.
yeah.
Now, if you put it out on Monday
But whatever.
that's also true.
instead of waiting to Thursday, that's too long, man. The people want to see us, man. They want to see us.
I feel like the finals
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
Miami and Denver,
Right? They want to see us, right?
I don't know.
and I think Denver gonna win.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean
gotta
the views gonna have to reflect that. I don't see that. Yeah. So
Put it in the comment section. Y'all want this to come out Monday. Put Monday in the, like, comment, subscribe. Put it,
There you go.
put it in the Monday.
But they can't comment on when they wanted to come out if it ain't come out yet. They ain't gonna work out.
see,
True.
Well,
see.
so Mondays or Thursdays. Put it in comments.
but
We record on Fridays. That's why.
about Tuesdays or Thursdays. Tuesday or Thursday. I'm just being lazy. That's all.
Shit, man.
Sooner
Moving
the
along. What else happened?
I mean, that's it for.
I've been out the loop, yo.
That's it for entertainment news. I don't get up off of that. I want to get to something more serious. That's
Wait,
real
can I
deal.
ask this guy? Because he part of law enforcement, man. Did you see that video in North Carolina when they threw the drone in my man's house?
Nah, I didn't see that.
And they threw a drone in the house. He was asleep. They wake up with a drone hovering over him. And he like, what the fuck?
Nah.
He grabbed the drone, and the drone started talking to him like, "This is so and so. Police, come up with your hands up." He come outside the drone and they shoot him.
Now,
We're back in the house.
The next question is that somebody gonna ask is, was he black or white?
Nah, I think he was white or something. I don't think he was black.
Then people don't
So
care.
it's not a racist thing.
Then
It's
peop-
just
then people don't care then.
it's,
Nah, that's just
that's
dumb
just
though.
crazy though. Like
It is.
You ever heard that though?
It is. It's
haven't.
weird.
You
It sounds
did
very. It
drones
sounds
that
very
go in
fucking
somebody's
weird.
house?
That part, I've seen that actually
Yeah.
happen.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So they do that to see what's inside before they go in.
Yeah.
But they shot him.
Yeah,
But
that's
I kind of want to give him a.
But don't. But
a pass.
ain't that against some type of fucking like? If you don't you gotta have a warrant for that shit?
Depends on the listen. Like I ain't no lawyer.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't trying to say the wrong thing, but based on my knowledge, if there's a situation where someone's life is in danger, exceeded circumstances, then yeah, you know, you can have a drone look and see what's going on inside that household. But I can't just be like, is this guy home? Throw the drone inside. I can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
There's a level of emergency that needs to be
Right.
happening.
Okay.
Like,
So that was legal
yeah.
what he did.
yeah, it was legal.
But it's just what the bad thing
him walking
was.
out getting shot. That's
Yeah,
a
he
different
walked
story.
out, but he was holding the drone. So they might thought that was a gun. So I was gonna give him a pass with that. But then they came with this story that he was like aggressive and tried to like, and they didn't know he had a fucking camera in the house seeing the whole thing.
Well, his family
So they gonna get in trouble.
His family gonna get paid.
Yeah. They gonna get in trouble for that. I was actually because that's nuts. I never heard you could throw a drone in somebody's house.
Only depends on the circumstance.
But the reason why I ain't heard about it, he ain't heard about it, he ain't heard about it is because motherfucker white. So.
Come on, man.
Be national news all over the fucking place.
Yeah,
if
nah,
he
they
was
make
black.
it. I heard.
I know I ain't heard
my
about it
boy,
because
the
I
High
ain't been
Twins,
watching
talking
that
about
shit.
it.
Yeah. So let's get something more important. A couple weeks ago, my man Willie here was up here.
Uh-oh.
He was talking about the lovely, blissful relationship he was in.
It's about to be a lot of fifth played.
And, you know, in this relationship, they was even talking about marriage. Now, from what I understand, they were, 2 months in.
No.
No?
Well, you talking about like the first time I mentioned? Mm-hmm. The first time
What was the first time you mentioned?
what was it, like January, February? Remember that time?
So how long you have been?
I've known her since October.
Oh, you know him since October. Right.
Yeah, but then we got made it official. But long story short, it's a wrap.
Oh, so you want to just cut to the chase. Gotcha. Okay.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
He's getting married last time, man.
It's a wrap.
I mean, the whole big deal saying, they should, stick it out, get together, marry, and all of a sudden, 2 weeks later they go.
Hey, for the record, I plead the fifth.
She even paid for half the dinner and shit, right?
That's
Yeah,
gonna
man.
that's gonna hurt
That's-
too.
All that
That
shit.
was sounding good, man. Going out to eat, you had to pay the whole bill.
Hey man, but at the end of the day, man,
Do you want to answer why she left? First of all, did she leave or you leave?
no, she left.
She left. Okay. Do you want to answer why she left?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Santa Claus ain't real, man. just put that out there, man.
But you know what?
Why do you think she left?
I plead the fifth?
Oh man.
I'm trying to be a lawyer, so I'm trying to work my skills on you. All right.
Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's cool, man.
But,
He back on the streets, man. He back
He
in
back
the streets.
outside.
but you know what?
Do you believe she is for the streets, or do you think she just got scared of the situation?
I think she just got scared of the situation.
Yeah, man. You was putting too much pressure on her, man.
There wasn't no pressure, to be honest with you, because I mean,
She
once
saw the
again,
podcast, man.
once again, I plead the fifth.
Now, again,
Listen,
this
man.
is all. He bring up a good point. After she saw, did she see the podcast? Let's ask that first.
Nah, she did not see the
She
podcast.
did not.
Oh,
Okay, so good then. So then she just left because she got, it was too much.
You better not say it.
What was too much?
I plead the fifth.
Okay.
Yo, all right. So check this out. Let's take it off. Let's take it off of Willie. Let's take it off him, and let's generalize what we think some
Make
women
up our own story.
like to say is a reason that they breaking off a relationship, and what it might really be.
For the record, his opinion the opinions on these podcasts
See?
do not reflect my
No,
own.
that's what I'm saying. We taking it off him, off his situation. Not
smart.
talking about his situation.
Individual people smart. They can put two and two together.
We are taking
can't.
it off of his situation.
Which is
We
why I
are
just went,
generalizing it.
straightforward.
What do you
prosecutor style
think?
at 'em.
What do you think? Some women make a reason to want to leave what is a good situation.
Fuck that question. Do you believe she had a roster?
Nah, no roster. No,
How confident you in are that?
100%.
Okay.
I give y'all a bone. I give y'all a bone.
Okay.
Pause.
Yeah, I'm about to say, hold your bone, motherfucker. I want your goddamn bone.
You should have said throw you a bone, not a.
Yeah, throw me a
I
bone.
don't throw me a bone either. I'm not catching it.
I catch it. As long as it ain't come out your pants, man.
Right.
Sometimes you gotta make sure yourself good before you give yourself to someone else.
Self-awareness is important.
Yeah, so
Clip that. Clip that.
Self-awareness is
Don't
important, man.
believe- Okay.
so that's the
Clip
mo-
that.
I mean, that's it. You gotta be happy with yourself before you can be happy with someone else.
Not to throw her under the bus, but
Fuck that. Make a dish record.
do you believe she wanted to, put herself out there again?
Nah,
Okay. That was my nice way of saying, do you believe she wanted to be in the streets?
nah.
All right.
But I mean, like, no. But if she did, hey, bro, it is what it is.
Okay.
That's why I said let's generalize it, man, because a lot of women like to, you know what I'm saying, if they become distracted or they see some shit that they think might be better on the other side,
That would involve her having a roster.
that don't mean a roster. That could be just one other person.
That's a roster.
That's not a roster.
Team, man.
A team is more than one person. Nigga,
There
what
you
you
go.
talking about?
So that's a roster.
Yeah. Him and another guy.
Got
What
a
the?
roster on it.
Man, that's not a roster, dog. A roster.
They don't have 2-on-2 competitions?
A roster that's not a roster. A roster is a list of people.
Got 2 names on there.
It's more than two.
You want to call? What do you want to call? You want to call it options?
Is it a certain
It's
amount
more
number?
than two.
You want
Yeah.
to call it options?
It could be one other person. Yeah, you might have another option that you think might be official, and there's a lot of times the chick will do that. You know what I'm saying? Play a dude to the left that she feels or considers safe. You know what I'm saying? And go fuck with something that she thought might be better, and then the shit be trash, and then they want to turn around, double back like, oh, you know what I'm saying? That's why they always, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time, they holding on to one before they try the other. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let go of one before they try the other one.
As a
just in case it
former-
don't work out.
As a former professional side nigga, I agree.
It's a fact.
Yeah.
But for me, they stayed. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a fact. Like, if you had these type of experiences like that, you know what I'm saying? You know that's what they do. That is what they do, yo. They
Still
not
a
gonna
roster.
they're not gonna drop one thing, you know what I'm saying, when it's not sure, when it's not for sure that the next thing they're interested in is official or not.
But it's still a roster.
So you believe
More
so
than
let me
one
ask-
person.
Let me ask you
That's
this.
a team.
Let me ask you this since you want to generalize these
Because
questions.
I don't want to put it on no one person.
Oh,
yo.
yeah,
We're
no,
not
no
gonna
one
put it, you know
person.
what I'm saying? I don't want
I don't care. I don't know it, so I don't care.
But he know her, man. You gotta deal with that shit.
You don't got to deal with nothing. He ain't with her.
Yeah, but you don't know if he still see her in passing and shit like that.
Well,
He said they
What is he
both-
saying?
They
What
both
is he-
in the same profession.
What did
so you
I
don't
ask?
know if
What
they-
did I ask that was harmful?
nothing.
Nothing.
Well,
All right.
Is she for the streets? Like, nigga,
She might go,
you don't
yeah.
wanna
No,
say
these
that.
new women.
I asked a nice way.
If she say she for the streets, that's different.
I asked a nice way.
That's why it was a question. He never said
Okay,
she for
all
the
right,
streets. He
okay.
asked
Yeah, but
is she for the
I'm
streets.
saying he don't want to answer that
No, no,
personally
he plead
because
fifth.
he
That's
don't
what
want
he
no backlash. From
well, no,
anybody,
like
you know what
no,
I'm saying?
like
defense.
listen. All right, that topic has been brought up, and she said no. So that's
Yeah.
why I said no.
There you go.
There you go.
Like she just, I don't know.
That don't mean it's true,
Am
but
I-
if she said no, you just go with
If she, like I said, if someone going through something,
yeah.
and it's kind of like, I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that,
All right, I got a lot on my plate. You got to step back.
shit like that.
All right.
Cool.
Know what I mean, so
All right.
Within that 2-week span, she had a lot going on. Blake.
2 weeks, man. What 2 weeks?
That
I'm
was
sorry.
We ain't do the pod in 2 weeks.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't at the last one though.
I'm sorry. The
No, so it's about a month.
About a month.
But they've been broke up for 2.5 weeks. He told me. So I don't know.
I mean, it sounds like probably about a month in between, maybe.
Inbox is popping.
This guy.
What's
So
that?
official.
Word. In other news.
official for like 2 months, but then y'all broke up in like what, March, April,
That was May.
May.
Yeah. But like I said, but like I'll be honest with you, like ain't no hard feelings. It's just
That's if you broke up that way.
Now, I like for me, it's more so like I ain't been there long enough to like have some type of
Really attached. like that.
attachment, shit like that. Like,
And she told you early instead
Early.
of dragging you on and
On.
you find out the hard way.
and
I respect that.
Gotta
it's
respect
crazy,
that.
because this is the first time I actually got dumped. Most of my
What do you wait? Hold on. Pause. What are y'all respecting?
Respect
That
the
she-
fact that
she
she
quit early.
that she did that shit early instead
Instead
of
of
dragging
dragging
some
her.
shit out, having this man think that it's going to be some shit when it's not some shit, and she already know that from the gate.
But
Wasting the man time.
on my behalf, you can sense shit like that. So I'm pretty sure
Nah,
I
it's
would
a
have picked.
fact.
I would have picked up something. I just wouldn't like.
Nah, I mean, but some people see the red flag
Right.
and say they hot pink.
No, see that
You know what I'm
was
saying? Like
that-
some people be in denial and shit. Like, nah, but
That was me.
So let me ask
from
this then.
19 to 33. That was me.
So let me ask this then. How did all go so bad so quick then?
Hey, bro,
She might have it in the back of her head, but
I plead the fifth.
maybe you had it in the back of your head.
No, I
That's
don't
on
know.
and she
That's
just
on the
finally
fifth
just
too?
said, "Man, hell
Nah,
with
I'm
this."
joking. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what her mental was.
Because, like I said, at the end of the day, man, sometimes people do a good job at hiding stuff. And I'm not saying that to, like, you know,
Nah, it's a
be
fact.
not
upset
just
with
her.
her.
In general.
Let's say hypothetically, she, let's say you say she, going through something. Who's to say she was going through when you're, made it official? So why even waste your fucking time?
Because everybody need love. Every short, even if it's a short duration,
Then get a dog.
everybody want to be,
Listen, man.
everybody want to feel
People don't
happy.
operate like that, especially women. You know what I'm saying?
Every-
It's too
the honeymoon stage.
I feel like
I'm fucking around.
Yeah. It's the honeymoon stage.
everybody want to be loved. Everybody want to be desired. Everybody
like
want
a
to be
dog.
comfort.
And in the beginning in the beginning of majority of relationships, when people meet each other, majority of the time, nigga, you not, that's not you, that's your representative. That's the person that you want that person to see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the person that you want that person to be attracted to and shit like that. So when you get comfortable with each other after a few months and shit, then you fart. You know what I'm saying?
As far as straight from the rip.
Then you fuck. Then you let them know you got a crack habit. You know what I'm saying? Then you know what I'm saying? That shit just comes out after a while. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But people gonna put their best representative forward first. That's what you're gonna see. And then after that, if they feel
My
like,
point is, why even waste the time putting up a fake
because
I mean-
people like to waste time.
And my,
Well, that was only 2 months though.
I mean, in my perspective.
2 years that'd have been a problem.
Okay.
Let me ask this then.
Okay.
Did she have kids?
Yeah.
How old is she?
Well, 36.
30s, yeah.
It sounds like to me she's wasting her fucking time as well as his.
I'll be
So
honest
why
with you.
even
I don't see that as wasting time because I had a good
for
time.
you? Oh, for you, no.
I mean, for her,
For her, she's at the end of her fucking ropes at 36 with kids.
I don't like putting that label on women. So I'm after this.
Tiptoe on the
Wait for that. I
You'll
ain't
sneak up out of there.
think about it, man.
Word.
I ain't gonna,
I don't know, nobody like answering fucking honest questions. Like, but
because of,
how many women you know fucking really, have healthy relationships after 40 with kids?
a couple.
It's rough, but
I mean,
it
it
happens.
Yeah.
I didn't say it didn't happen. I
You
said
don't
how
know
many.
how many.
Well, I mean, to be honest with you can't really get no count on that because
Yeah.
they're not in the streets. they home.
Yeah.
They're not. You
There's
can't
no
count
way to
them.
count that.
Right
Like,
now.
they there though.
Yeah, home.
You're
Getting
right.
massages
They're
and
gonna
shit.
find somebody older though, or you know what I mean, because they know they kind of established already.
You mean
Go
a-
get you that young chicken. He's just
mean-
breaking your back for a couple weeks.
You mean a sucker?
What?
I mean, not because it's a lot of men and women that go through whole first phases of relationships and shit before they figure out who they really are. You know what I'm saying? In they late 30s and shit, and they might break up or break off a marriage or a relationship and shit, and get into some new shit.
The only way I would say it was a
All right,
waste
hold
of time.
if he's an average Joe like she's an average woman, then fine. But if she's looking for, this unrealistic 6-figure earning type of dude coming to save her and her kids, then no, she's dead in the water.
I mean, but you don't usually know that off rip.
Well, I mean, I can say in this situation as a complete opposite. That woman had dough. She had money. She was a good mother. She took care of her kids and everything. So I have nothing bad to say about her.
I'm not asking you to say anything bad about her.
Well, no. I'm just saying I don't have anything. I don't have anything bad to say about her. So I don't want no one to be like, "Oh man, this is he dissing you out there." Nah.
No. Well, he said take it off of her.
Take it off of her. All right, so
just
take it
make it
off of
more
her.
general.
Now
General.
I have came across what he's talking about, and it's kind of like easy to
Easy
spot.
to spot them. Yeah.
You know. So with that being
Okay, you in the streets. I mean, I ain't been
Back in the
forever. I'm just saying you ain't been in too many long-term relationships. So if you meet an older woman with kids, do you look for a good weekend or do you look for I might have a
Stability.
future with her? Keep it real.
keep it real. If I meet a woman,
That's what Tim's trying to say.
okay, I get you.
That's
Are
what Tim
you
is trying to say.
willing to be stepdaddy?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
you older now.
I'm older now.
When you
but
older, you
I
gonna
always-
find
but
kids.
I'll be honest with you.
If you was freaking in
You
your
gonna
early
be-
20s, you
That's
ain't
what I'm
looking
saying.
for that.
Like, but yeah, of course not.
In your
Yeah,
30s,
20s,
you
nah.
know she better have some damn kids.
I mean, I ain't gonna
Most
say
likely
better,
she gonna
but
have some. Not
most
better,
likely,
but most
more than
likely.
likely, you gonna have kids
Yeah, yeah.
in your 30s.
I dated women in my 20s.
Now let me
So.
preface this by
Dating,
saying
right?
I'm not saying it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
There are people I know personally where it works.
Like me.
Like me.
I didn't want to say the name, but I'm just saying I know, which is why I said personally.
Yeah.
I know where it works.
Nah,
I'm
definitely
just
works.
saying, if a man, dates a older woman with kids, I don't think it's in the man's best interest to go down that route. Me personally.
I think it depends on the woman.
It also depends on the woman what she's willing to allow.
It
with
depends on the
her-
mindset. It depends on
that's
her.
what I'm saying.
You know what I
It
mean?
also-
Life
it
goals,
depends
shit like
on
that.
what-
What she does.
It
all that
depends
shit.
on what she allows with her kids. Now, if she's saying, "No, you can't discipline my kids. You can't talk to my kids. None of this shit. I'll make the rules with my kids. You don't get to do shit."
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I don't go. I'm not coming to
want-
my
I
house
want-
tell their kids anything.
I want to feel
You pay.
gotta
You
be-
pay.
like I said,
You
it
pay all the
depends on
bills.
the attitude.
You pay the bills. You pay the mortgatge.
Yeah. You know, I've been in
You
that
do all this
situation.
shit.
I go to her to tell her kids.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
check ties. You know, I had
Right.
Catrice kids, and
if you can't,
I never told them
like,
much
yo,
anything. I go to
that's
her.
relevant. So I heard about just the other day. Like I heard I forgot who was talking about. They was talking about this dude that was on the podcast, and he was saying like, if I come and I'm dating a woman with kids, like, and I'm in the situation or whatever, they gotta call me daddy immediately.
Oh, that's weird.
He said that shit.
Now,
You know what I'm
you're
saying?
talking
And I'm
about.
like,
I saw that.
Now you're talking about
nah,
something
fam,
stupid.
you
Now you're talking about
bugging.
something weird.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
fucking. That's
he was
it's
dead
fucking
serious,
stupid.
though.
But this is
He
what I'm
was
saying.
Dead ass serious.
The relevance
that.
to that is the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you gotta see what type of time people on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas step in the house and like, all right, what's up, nigga? I'm daddy. What?
Yeah.
No, I'm not
fuck
talking.
outta here.
I'm
I
not
saw that,
talking
too. I
about
saw that.
that.
I saw that.
I'm not talking about
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but
I'm
it's
talking
about
about-
people's mindset though.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you
From
got
my-
years
from-
in.
Yeah, from my personal experience though,
Yeah.
having the wife with 2 kids before me, I never really told them anything because I always felt like they didn't come out my nuts, so I can't tell them what to do. That's how I feel. So what I do
You
is,
set that boundary yourself.
yeah,
said
she
that
never
yourself,
told me I
yeah.
couldn't.
Right.
So what I should do is go to her if I feel some type of way and let her tell them. That's my way of
Yeah.
doing it. Like,
Because
if I
you
see
set
something,
you
I
set
go,
the boundary. She didn't have to. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of
And
course,
I mean, with my girls, it was just like, you know, if something's going on, I'm gonna tell them, yo, this is what needs to happen or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because their mother invites that. We need a united front. We need my input and your input.
But she already know I'm not the type to be going off, flying, bouncing off the walls, all that stupid shit. Like I'm talk. Look, this is what it need to be. This is how it need to go. This is what you need to do.
But I
Whatever.
think you come into that mind state already knowing that those not your kids. I think you have that mindset from the jump anyway.
Yeah, and I have that mindset of I have my own kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what I'm going to allow and not allow somebody to say and do to my children.
Without me even being around your without me even being around you and your kids, your own kids, I would believe you speak to your kids differently than you do with your girlfriend.
Of course, because they mine.
Yeah, right.
Of
Came
course.
out your nuts.
Which is the point, yeah.
But I don't. It's not a big difference though. It's not a big difference. It's not a. You know what I'm saying I'm gonna yell and spaz on it. I don't do that. I've never been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been that person to just be wild and all that shit. I've never.
No. You don't have to be. No.
So it's not a big difference
But if
between
you
the way I
need
speak
to
to
switch
mine.
gears, it's per se, you know.
Yeah, but
you can do it easily more with your kids than you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because they got a real father. Because somebody
yeah.
goes to them, man, I'm
Right.
gonna tell my fucking daddy, fuck you up.
But see, then ain't.
I'm just
That
saying.
ain't even the.
I'm just saying. No, not your situation. I'm just saying.
Right.
Some kids will do that. Like, you ain't my father.
And that's the thing.
So
But that's also
That's
that's
why you
also a
gotta
boundary
kinda-
that you got to set for yourself too. Because if you in a situation and the father is around and the father
Yeah.
is active and shit like
That's what
that,
I'm saying, yeah.
you got to be like, all right, look, whatever they going, you know what I'm saying, let their
Yeah.
father deal with that. You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
you
saying,
Have
yeah,
conversation with their
situation.
pops, and, you know what I mean, whatever. So you know what I mean, but. It depends on the woman's going back. It depends on the woman's mindset. What type of time
Yeah.
she on? What she going? What she going to allow? What she?
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah.
Yeah. It definitely depends on the woman.
Yep.
Like now, there, like you know what I'm saying, there are definitely women that are on their shit when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? They got their ducks in the row. They got their kids where they need to be and shit like that, and they holding the shit down. And would you want to? Would somebody want to date a woman like that?
Absolutely.
yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's the one. That's the woman. Speaking from experience, that's the woman that you can already tell. Like, if me and her do be together, her shit was straight before I got there. Mm-hmm. And if anything, I can supplement it, or we can put our shit together and make something bigger.
Right.
I kind of felt like some situation you step into with a woman, you're at a deficit automatically.
Absolutely.
Because you got to like.
Just off the mindset alone.
Right,
Yeah.
kids behind in school, money issues, stuff like that, crazy baby daddy and everything.
Shit, personal life more
Personal
important than the
life,
kid's
yeah.
life.
Right.
Like, it's, nah. It's
I'm just saying,
all
if a
that.
man wants to step in that situation, he can.
Ain't shit
I'm
in
just
that.
saying he need to vet that situation
Oh,
before
absolutely.
he just, run up in there, trying to say, he daddy.
Nah, absolutely.
That's wild, bro.
Absolutely.
The wild boys doing that.
Right.
Yeah, that's
listen.
crazy. Like,
I'm just saying,
I would
because it
never.
play both hands. You have women who,
They
I mean,
both
because
do that.
Yeah,
let's be
they
honest,
do
back in
that.
the day, men used to get respect for, stepping as stepdaddy.
Shit, nigga.
A
Back
woman
in the
and
day,
a-
niggas just used to show up. You could come home from school and they go on the chair.
That's my
like,
daddy?
This
Like-
Mr. Johnny. You like, what?
I was
Is that
saying,
my daddy?
as certain
Word,
women,
man.
women used to be like, hey, you need to respect this man because he in here. Nowadays, women be like, you ain't saying a fucking thing to my
Yo,
kid.
I was watching some shit yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne was getting interviewed and shit. And he was, matter of fact, he was on that uncensored shit. Missy was interviewing him. And he was talking about his stepfather and shit. He was like, yo, he came home from school one day and shit, and he just saw a truck in his house driveway. Like, who truck is this? So he went in the house and he started seeing people like moving furniture out the house and stuff. He like, yo, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So his mother just walked up like, yeah, this your new daddy. We moving over there. Like,
Smooth.
I like,
Yeah,
yo, that's
moolah,
wild. Like,
baby.
you just you left for school this morning. Like, yeah, all right, mom, later we gonna fucking.
And that's why he all fucked up now.
Hey, man,
Young moolah, baby.
yeah, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That has an impact on the kid, the way you do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it turned out decent for him for the most part, but
Oh no, he's good.
yeah. Good. But
But you just hold on to that a little bit.
sometimes it don't always work out like that.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, I mean-
I had a good time, had fun. So
Yeah.
that's all that matters. It wasn't like I was trying to say. Like, it's not a waste of time if you enjoyed yourself and you enjoyed being with the person that you was with.
And if you learn something,
You know
If
why?
you
You
learn
know why you
something.
enjoyed yourself, even though she broke up with you? Because you got the opportunity to go out and get you another one.
Once you left
Plead
my house,
I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth. Come on, that's bullshit. You know why? You could be. How old are you?
Plead the fifth. Plead the fifth.
Are you in your 30s?
Yes, I'm in my 30s.
Late 30s or early 30s?
I'm 37.
37. You could be 45 and you could still go out there and bag you something right now. No problem.
Absolutely.
As
All right.
long as you are in decent shape, physically,
Yes, that's what I'm talking-
financially,
yeah.
mentally.
Yeah.
You
I'm not
cannot
talking
be
about
out
a fucking.
here.
Yeah, I'm not talking about a fucking.
Nah, because
bum.
we gotta specify that for the people. Yo, you gotta specify that shit.
A man, all right, a man with a head on his shoulders like my man.
Bums
right
be
here.
out here shooting they shot.
I get that.
Crazy.
I'm just saying, a man with a head on his shoulders who has a decent earning potential. Man could go into his 40s, 50s. If you break up today, he could have something right now tomorrow. Not saying that a woman can't.
I'm 6 figures next year.
Yeah.
Not saying that a woman can't. But it'll be harder for her, especially if she coming with baggage. Baggage meaning kids.
At this age, you just
I'm talking about the older she gets. I'm not talking about.
I mean, I put it like this, man. Everyone's tolerance level was different. So
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying.
well, at our ages now.
I'm just saying on a broader scale. I'm just saying on a broader
You
scale.
expect that girl not to have kids. You must be out your mind, man.
Like 9 times out of like you expect for a woman you meet to have children.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I know a couple women who don't have kids, and
I know.
they're older than me.
Handful.
And
They're
one of
not gonna have kids though.
well, nah, some of them want kids.
Yeah.
And
They're older than you.
They just like
Not having no kids.
nah, they want kids.
They want kids, but they're not
Not have-
having no kids.
Because I guess they haven't met the right person. Because
Yeah. And at this point, you're not gonna meet the right person to have kids.
I ain't
Gonna
listening.
be 48 years old having kids.
So
No.
I guess I'm not gonna
Ain't
be
no
the right
fucking
person.
way,
'cause I ain't
boy.
got no kids.
Ain't no fucking
yeah,
way,
nah,
boy.
you can have kids at 40.
Yeah, you can have kids at 75.
Yeah, but women can't do
Yo,
it.
Robert De Niro
just had a fucking
said
just had a fucking kid. This nigga's 99
This is
and
the-
a half,
Any
bruh.
given
This is the-
Sunday.
This is the point I'm trying to make. The older both a man and woman get, the man has a greater potential of getting
Our
up.
value goes up.
Yeah.
That stupid shit they be saying online, but
I mean, is it stupid?
Well, I mean,
well, it just sound kind of. I don't like
sounds
how they put it.
sexist.
Our value go up, they value go down. That shit just sounds.
It's not as simple as everybody makes it out to be because you still have to work. You still have to, you know what I'm
Most
saying?
older
You still
men-
have to be in a certain.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
most
You know what I'm
older
saying?
men get into their grind and they groove the older they get.
yeah, that's true.
Most.
You calling it stupid, but is
a
it
lot of
right?
men, I should say. You get older, mature. Us as young, when we young, we wildin'. We trying to get that money. The older you get, usually you kind of found your way.
Yeah, find
already.
your lane,
You got
you
your,
know what I'm
you got
saying?
your career
Yeah.
going. Now you go have a kid or find that right girl. You're a little older. But for women, it gets a little harder, unfortunately.
I'll be honest with you, bro. I made that mistake. I made that mistake of constantly grinding. In my 20s, I met good women, and I just felt like my worth was based on how much I
See,
was bringing in.
you're fucking up because you're a man. It doesn't matter if
Yeah,
you
I
fucked
listen.
up in your 20s.
That's why you say you fucked up. Yeah.
So-
It don't matter.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure have I took the time out and just be like, hey, listen, I'm on the ground right now. In my 20s, yeah, do you still want to be with me? I just really couldn't take that chance. I was like, let me get this bread. Let me do what I got to do.
Saying you could have
coulda-
overlooked
right
you could have
one.
overlooked somebody that
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying, you
So-
probably belonged with.
Look at it
I-
this way too.
I get that part.
Look at it this way too, though. Sometimes when you settle down, you get a little lazy.
Well, I couldn't
Some
afford to
dudes get a little lazy. They kind of, you know what I'm saying?
That's nah. I see. I know. what you- I
grind
know
that's
you-
hard.
Yeah, I know what you're getting at. I know what you're
Yeah,
getting at.
I'm not saying it's everybody, but
Right.
sometimes it happens.
That does happen.
For example,
Which is why I just
had-
said he didn't fuck up.
That's why, yeah. Well, he
I think
didn't
I
fuck
did-
up,
no,
but he
no,
could have fucked up because
no.
he could have found the one. But he picked money over.
Listen,
I
one
did-
you're gonna sacrifice one for
there you
the
go.
other.
There you go.
Yeah, and that's what I did.
You're going to. There's
That's
it's
what I
no.
did.
Okay.
You know what I
And we're
mean?
talking about a man, right? Let's talk about a woman's side who do the same thing. They focus on their career throughout their 20s,
You're gonna
30s.
sacrifice one for the other too.
Right. So,
Yeah.
but in a woman's case, if she has no kids up until 35, 40,
That's hard.
That's difficult.
Yeah, it's hard for them.
It's much harder for a woman.
Because and not
To
even
get
that,
that-
because you know what I'm saying is
I'm
the,
not
the whole
again.
biological
Let me
clock
just
shit,
let me
like,
just say it's not impossible. I mean,
Yeah, not
make it
impossible.
seem like if women can't find the right guy at 35, 40 and get
Yeah.
children. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's harder for a woman
Yeah, it is.
than it is a
it's
man.
harder. It is.
No,
And it's more. It's dangerous too.
Yeah,
You know, it's
yeah.
like
high
coulda-
risk pregnancy. All
What I'm
that
saying,
stuff.
And that's-
your biological clock, all that shit, like
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
I just hate saying it
it happens.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you saying it?
because it just sounds kind of fucked up.
Why?
Because you don't want to sound like you're just like,
like-
shutting the door
Yeah,
on,
like-
you
yeah,
know what I'm
like-
saying, on all
Like
of
it's
them.
over.
Like, it ain't-
They should
yeah,
say it's over,
Like,
bitch.
it ain't
You
over.
never like you just never gonna get nobody.
Yeah, you might as well get a cat and hang it up. Like, nah.
Yeah, Kevin
it ain't
Samuels style. Go get you a.
I mean,
that. It ain't gotta be that. Like, long as your mindset.
I just said it's not impossible. I'm just
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
hell of a lot harder for a woman to
it's
do it than
hard.
it is a
I
man.
say that, but I'm just talking about them. Like you listen to a lot of stuff online, they come a lot harsher than it's harder. Like that should be crazy. So that's why I try not to.
I
I
think-
don't want to say it's over. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that.
It's not
No,
over.
not you. I'm just talking about
for all four of us, we come from a positive place in terms of like how we talk about women and how we view them. Like some of them other podcasts be on some other
wow. Yeah,
shit. Yeah,
The
so
way they
like-
put it.
But I get where you coming from.
Not
Yeah.
not in my case. I
Yeah,
don't
even
think
like
so.
So you're the bad guy.
even that the last part with the
I'm
alpha,
I'm
alpha
public.
and beta.
Us three.
I'm public enemy number one.
Okay, my fault.
Yeah, even with the alpha and
Us-
beta we
yeah,
did last
nah,
week,
listen,
I just don't really care for that alpha and beta shit to me. Like,
You had a
that
topic
shit
on that last week?
aggravates me.
Yeah, because
Fuck is high school?
Tim posed the question that
Yeah,
is there
last-
such a
last
thing
part.
as a
Beta woman.
a beta
Beta
woman?
woman,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Oh, beta
I don't-
woman.
believe in that.
That's just.
I mean, because you
that's
hear
what
women say all the time they boss bitches, they alpha women.
So is there
Nah,
such thing as a beta?
So
woman?
I mean, you hear all the time that if there's an alpha man, there's beta men who
If I'm correct, that term kind of comes from like animals, right? Like alpha.
Yeah.
So like most animals, a male has a male leader. Like you got a lion, but the lioness be out there hunting. Mm-hmm. Now I mean, putting in more work than a lion, but the lion will hold down the tribe. So I kind of think like for a woman to be like alpha or beta, I think that's just not how it is.
It's irrelevant.
It's just
So why do women say
But
it?
they say it because they
So why do women say it then?
because they want to be
just
hugged.
sounds good.
They
I've
wanna be
never
hugged.
heard a woman say I'm a beta woman.
No, not
No,
beta.
no, not beta. I
never
said
heard a man
alpha.
say I'm a beta
Alpha,
man before.
like-
Because
the boss bitch.
because they say that because they want to assert themselves as somebody who is in control.
Am I?
And women don't want to be looked at as somebody that is incapable of being in control.
But I don't like that because what does that? But what you just explained, a man is being the same thing.
This, let's see.
Yeah.
But once again, man, we in a society where, it's a man's world.
Yeah.
You don't.
You know-
No, you don't want to. You don't want to say that.
Nah, because
Leave that to me. I'm public. Leave that to me. Saying
I
it's
see.
a
I'm
man's world.
not saying it's public.
That's from a societal standpoint.
because
Unfortunately, yeah.
Not, no, not today.
because at the end of the day,
Not today. It ain't no man's world today.
it's not a matriarch society. It's a patriarch. Nah,
Meaning
man.
it's run by women.
I mixed that up, didn't I?
No.
Because
I-
matriarch is women.
Okay, all right. So it's a patriarch society. Know what I mean, so
I don't want to. I'm not even gonna go there because now I'm gonna get. Because I could go somewhere with it. I could go somewhere with it racially, but I'm not.
well, no. Because like how I see it, women that assert themselves, right? They just want the world to know. Well, black women, all right? Because at the end of the day, I feel as though black women have to work the hardest, all right? Because they are in a deficit for being a woman, and then there's a super deficit for being black. So whenever I hear that term, boss bitches or boss women and everything like that, I just kind of feel like that's just
Overcompensating.
yeah, no, not even overcompensating.
They trying to boost their own confidence.
Yeah, they're letting the world know, like, yo,
They matter, that they able to do shit.
I got it here. Like that's what they're trying to let everyone know. And for the most part, I hate to say it, but I mean, well, I don't hate to say it. I love to say it, but they do.
They don't
And
believe it.
but I do hate to say, like, I feel as though like a lot of them waste their talents on men who are insecure with that. I kind of feel like then they lose a piece of themselves trying to, please this man who's insecure about them making too much more than him and yah and everything like that.
Right.
I'm perfectly fine with you saying that. However,
Here we go.
what about those boss bitches, those alpha women who look to demasculate a man in a relationship?
That comes from trauma.
Yeah, that definitely comes from trauma.
That comes from trauma. Maybe they seen something growing up, or maybe they done been through a lot to a point where like I'm not gonna be a victim anymore. You know?
And it's a
And
respect
then-
issue.
right? And then you got a guy who coming along who ain't got nothing to do with that, and they end up catching the
Straight bullet.
Catching the wrath of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because it's always trauma from both sides. Either where something might have happened to that woman by, you know what I'm saying, from a man or whatever, or there could be the absence of a man in their life that's respectable, or somebody that they were taught to look at as, or okay, this is a man that is taking care of his business, handling his family, shit like that. It might be an absence of that, and they grew up without that, so they feel like, nigga,
I don't need you.
I don't need this. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I don't
can
need
do
no
this
dude.
alone.
I don't
Yeah.
need no nigga.
It's-
I ain't had no nigga. I'm here and I'm good. My mama took care of me. My grandmama took care of me. All that shit, held shit down by herself and all that shit. We don't need no niggas around here.
it's unchecked trauma.
It's trauma.
That's why you got to go to therapy. Go to therapy. It's good.
Facts.
Yep.
Both sides.
Both sides. Yes, both sides go to
Yeah,
therapy.
no,
We
absolutely,
need that shit too.
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah,
That's enough
man.
of this shit. I'm sorry about the alpha beta shit.
Fuck, we wolves in high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said before. Like, that's where that shit come from.
I've never seen like a female wolf be considered an alpha. Like she might hold down the pack for while the males are out doing whatever. But I just think that term just comes from the animals, and
Right.
for most packs, the male is in charge.
I mean, but you just said it though. If all the males are out and she's home with the cubs, what is she doing?
Holding down.
Yeah.
Being a woman.
And if she ends up having to protect her cubs, that's not being a beta.
No,
It's not being alpha either.
That's being a mother.
It's being a mother.
That's why I said the word beta don't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you are supposed to do. You are going to be aggressive in a point where you got to be aggressive when it comes to your kids as a woman.
I think
That's not being a beta.
It's a role
Yeah.
that has to be played, and I think in terms of alpha and beta, those don't fit roles.
They don't.
Yeah.
You know,
That's why I don't like
they
it.
don't.
Yeah, like because having a role is more broad than
Mm-hmm.
alpha. Because like whenever I hear about alpha, beta, and this new sigma shit, I can't stand it, bro.
Yeah,
that shit
shit's
fucks up
stupid.
my
All that
YouTube
shit's
algorithm,
stupid,
bro.
yo.
And you know, it just be
Like,
like,
it's behaviors.
yeah, it just be like
behaviors.
Like it's just a lot of motivational videos for guys who feel as though they don't know their self-worth, and now you got a lot of the I forgot the guy name, but a lot of them guys is walking around like, yeah, well, you know, I know my worth, and I'm no beta, and it's just like,
Andrew Tate.
yeah, take.
And that's the thing. Alpha and beta to people mean aggressive and regressive.
Right, exactly.
That's what that means to people.
Yeah.
Alpha and beta means strong and weak to people.
Simple term. Yeah.
And that's what they base the shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you say beta, that means you weak. If you say alpha, that means you strong. That shit is stupid.
And then with animals, you got two alphas fighting, and one wins, then the one that lost is considered a beta. You know
And it's
what I
not, because he still fought.
mean? But he
So-
ain't leader of the pack.
Right. He ain't leader of the pack no more, but that don't mean he a bitch. That means it's just somebody stronger than him.
Pack.
Right. Well, I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
but see, the thing is, like,
If you ever, all right, we all have fights in our life, right? So does that mean because, you know what I'm saying, and we ain't won every fight, we ain't all won every fight we ever had. So
I did.
you gonna lose to somebody.
I didn't.
Hope you not soon.
I didn't win. I didn't win either.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't saying no. You got your ass because I ain't never got my ass whooped either. You know what I'm saying?
I'm 0-0-1. I'm out here winning.
But here's the thing: if you don't win, does that make you a beta? No. But you know what I'm saying, if you're not considered winning the fight, you know what I'm saying, overtly, does that make you something different? No, it doesn't. You still fought. You still willing to fight again.
In terms of the animal kingdom, it does because
it changes your position.
It changes position, but at the same time, all female animals want the strongest mate. Even
Absolutely.
when it comes to the bugs, the
Absolutely.
peacocks, whoever got the nicest coat or same birds or whatever. So it's just kind of like they want the strongest.
I think I made my stance very clear. I said I do not care if my woman makes more money than me. In fact, I invite my woman to make more money than me.
About that either.
40 hours a week.
Shit.
Yes, overtime
Such
would
amount of
be
overtime.
non-existent to me. But
Wish.
however, I do not want my woman running around just because she makes more than me to tell me, nigga, you ain't shit, or you know, I run this because I make more than you, and or you know, all this shit like that. You know, shit like that.
But that's what I'm saying.
No.
I think that derives from trauma, because a woman that does that, even if they're not making more money than you, they're gonna find a way to display that type of behavior.
Right.
That's who they are. That's how they are if they do that. You're not gonna have a woman that is the perfect personality and all that shit, and then start making more money than you and totally flip the script. That's highly unlikely. That's highly unlikely. A person is who a person is gonna be. If a person is that type of person that's gonna throw shit in your face, disrespect you and shit like that after they make money, they was like that before.
It's get worse.
It just gets worse. It just gets worse. What you said before, money don't do nothing but magnify who you already are.
That's your line.
And then
That's a fact.
From you. So now you learn things, but that's your line.
That's a fact.
And at the same time, we got
Money magnifies who you already are.
we have to look
Times
at
10.
it from our perspective as well. Because think about it like this: how many times have a man came home, right, working all week, and his wife, you know, he's the provider, he does all the bills, everything. They go, "What's dinner?" "Oh, well, I didn't have a chance." "What you mean you didn't have a chance? I pay the bills here. I do this. I do that." So
I just got a simple question with that scenario. Is she a stay-at-home woman?
yeah.
Well,
Then
you should have the option. You
she'd
should
be
have
on
the
the
right to
fucking
say that.
table every time you come home.
Yeah, you should have the right to say that.
Sorry if I'm sound old school or anything like that.
Nah,
but if
you
she's
ain't
staying
working. What's the
home
reason
and
you're
he's
not
paying
working?
everything,
But-
I should see a fucking meal on the table every time I come home.
Okay, all right. So
Oh,
that's
at least-
so,
at least
so
five- at least 4 or 5 days
put,
out the week.
So listen, I'm also including kids in the situation as well.
So
Yeah.
So
Gotta make time for cooking.
so
what? So
kids go to school, right?
y'all run a tough ship.
Kids go to school, right?
Yeah, but they got
All right. So
they got
what's she doing?
take
What's she doing in between that 8 hours?
cleaning, laundry, maybe.
That's what I said.
Going to get
That's what I
food,
said.
whatever.
4 or 5 times a week. It don't have to be every day.
Fuck is the problem? I don't,
No, as long as you take the
wait,
cook.
hold on. I don't understand
Cook
what's the
don't take a long
problem.
time.
Now, if she's working just like me,
That's hard.
compromises got to be made. One day
Y'all both
I'll
working
go
40 hours
out.
a week. That's
One-
gonna be rough.
We got to make
Y'all both can't be
compromises.
cooking
I
then.
mean, but it like you said if the kids is in school, I feel like that would be different than if it was babies.
What's the difference?
They gonna
because
take naps.
you-
They sleep a lot.
It depends on, bruh. It depends.
Babies sleep a
depends.
lot.
It depends. Little babies sleep a
Yeah,
lot.
sleep a lot.
Between 1 and 4, nah.
Yeah, those depend on
Like,
how
you
train your
not-
kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta keep
Kids is
you
totally
gotta
different
keep a
'cause I work
constant
at
eye on your
nighttime.
kids during the day, yo. Like that's
Yeah.
So you're
That's a
fine.
fact.
You're fine working. I don't give a damn how many. I don't give a fuck. You work 4 hours a day. I don't give a fuck. But every time you come home, you know it's nothing to eat.
no. I'm not saying every time, but you know what I'm saying if it's
not
not
every day.
if it's not every time, but if
Once a
there's
week. Once a
if
week
there's
you got. Once a week you
legitimate-
got food on the table. Maybe twice.
That's
Nah,
not.
man, because now it's like, all right, so what are we doing? There's communication. Nah, because there's going to be for me, if I'm out and I'm working, it's going to be communication during the day. Hey, wait, what's going on? Like, what's going on over there? Like, what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? If she's tied up or she's, you know what I'm saying, overwhelmed
Bring
or
some
whatever
food
the
home
case
or
is,
something.
all right, cool. What do I need to do?
What about that 6
Here,
Here, I'll give you. Here,
I can help you. Like,
here,
that's
I'll give you
that's
my.
me.
Here, I'll give you my situation. My woman was home. She cooked most of the week, but sometimes, you know what she said? Hey, I'm tired. I can't do it.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm fine with that.
4 days a week is fine. That's fine.
That's cool for me. But I'm not going. I'm
What
not
about
going.
once a week,
If
though?
there's if there's once a week and the kids is in school or some shit, and you ain't doing nothing but sitting home all goddamn day long, and you ain't doing nothing at all, yeah,
That's what you just
then it's a
said.
problem.
That's what he just said.
I didn't say
That
staying at
scenario,
home, not
that's a
doing
problem.
I'm talking about holding the house down.
There's things to be done, and
Oh,
she's
that's-
doing
that's
those
part of
things.
the
And if
whole-
it
But that's
happens,
part of holding the house
Eat,
down,
you
making sure it's a damn
motherfucker.
plate on the table. What the
Cleaning. Listen,
man? You easy, man.
I am.
You easy, man. You easy.
Cause listen,
You get away with a lot of shit with you, man.
cause with me, I know like I'm a bachelor, so like I cook my own meals, I clean my own place, I do all that shit.
Yeah, but
I know for a fact that sometimes like
I'm sorry.
I be
Take me to be old school. I don't give a fuck.
it's
nah,
hard.
Old school. I agree with that shit.
You know, hey, listen, if
If you're not working, listen, I work.
I'm gonna need my woman to
hours
have a
and
job
you cook.
anyway. First off,
right?
So
like I don't.
ain't-
Yeah,
Listen,
I want
if
my
she
woman to
got
work, period.
if she has a job, it's compromise. I understand that.
right.
We both getting home at the same time. Maybe one of us getting home later than the other. Whatever, you know.
Oh, y'all both work. Yeah, good luck. Somebody got to
Yeah, so
take
maybe,
turns cooking.
maybe,
Yeah.
you know.
Take turns cooking.
I would
Hey.
rather that though.
Hey, pick up this, or maybe we go out and get this, or you know.
Because guess what? Some shit I would rather cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I do that. I do that better.
Yeah,
Like,
mine's easy
let
better
me-
than yours.
Yeah, let me do that.
Whatever. But if she's a stay-at-home mom, having food on the table when I get home is part of the plan.
Yeah, you signed up
yeah,
for it.
but-
It's like part of this. It's like part of the sign up plan.
But the
it's on the application.
just for the record, the whole point of the comparison I was getting at was just like how, you know, women would throw stuff in the man face. I don't need you. Like, you know, what are you here for? I got this. Men, we've been doing that since day one. So I just kind of feel like now women have a chance to do it because, you know, how long it's been since women been allowed to work and make serious dough and become CEOs? It's only been like the last 50 years? Yeah, 50, 40 years.
You break it down like that, but
So-
we're not talking about
I
that.
don't want to
Yeah,
go.
I know.
Yeah.
But-
home.
but-
I don't want to
but-
go this.
Chilling while I'm out busting my ass.
I don't want to go this. I ain't want to take it this route, but today's woman has a chance to make just as much as a man makes, and that's
Absolutely.
great.
Right.
It's true.
I find that to be great. However,
Uh-oh.
most women don't take high-paying jobs that men have. They take the easy shit.
Well,
Gotta disagree with that.
Yeah.
You sure?
I wouldn't say
You sure?
easy. It's just not as physical. Or,
Easy. What the?
that's
What
not
do you
easy.
want?
It's just not physical. Women can't have the
All right,
physical ability
okay.
to do like we do.
Right.
Like they can't work. For,
Take all right.
Yeah.
Physical, easier job. It's the same thing.
The most
No.
physical job right now for like your average American is Amazon. They be boxing them packages. It used to be UPS back in the day. That was slave labor.
well, like
Nah, that's a
they take
fact.
when we say easier.
Did you just say
Is
Amazon?
being a nurse being easier?
Yeah.
Is being a teacher being easier? That's
No.
mentally fucking you. We
No.
take the dummy
Being
jobs.
a nurse is not mentally easier.
Yeah, we take the
Like,
dummy
that
jobs.
shit is-
They taking the stuff that we just
That's
don't
hard
wanna
shit. Being a nurse is some hard shit to
do.
do.
Being a
It
fucking
is.
teacher,
Like,
being the
I
goddamn,
could never.
You know what I mean? We taking
I
the
could
damn
never.
jobs. Where
I
you
could
mopping
not
the
be a nurse,
floors
bro.
and-
I couldn't be a nurse.
You say we take the.
well, I'm just saying women.
Nah, I ain't talking
women
about the IT techs and all that. I don't think they. I don't know. When you start getting into there,
Like, it
I don't
depends
know
on
how
the- it
many
depends
women
on the
is in there.
profession.
But that's more of a man career. I don't know if they allow women to even get into that.
Well,
field.
to be an IT.
yeah, IT
you
techs and
said
stuff like that.
allowed to get.
Yeah, maybe that's not a field.
I
They
mean, like
look
stuff
into.
like
I
that,
don't know.
like
Nah,
computer
it's
programming and
women-
stuff
it's-
like
I don't
that.
know.
It's programmers and everything.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. If, I just don't know how it's. I
Got
don't
a lot
see
of women-
even bragging about it and nothing like that. You know what I mean? Because they make bread.
Yeah.
I don't hear them talking about it. You hear
No, I'm saying
men
I
talk
know
about
I
it
see
more.
you.
That's what I'm
You
trying to
said
say.
Amazon. I'm saying, but I see plenty of women hopping on and off them Amazon trucks.
Yeah. I see plenty of women working.
Plenty.
When I was working
Every
at
day.
UPS, they was in there throwing them.
Shoot, I used to work at FedEx. It was plenty of women in FedEx.
Yeah, so-
My kid's mother right now works for FedEx.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying?
When I say
Yeah.
easy, physical, demanding jobs, I mean a firefighter, police officer, rig worker,
Yeah, they can't.
construction worker,
It's a bunch of
skyscraper builder.
They can't. It's
Well,
not their style of
You
work.
think that's their first choice on the top of the damn list to go 40 feet in the air to
not- that's
to
not
fix
the-
the building?
Yeah, it's
That's
not
their first. That's their first option.
Oh, you talking about stuff?
Some women do it. Some
I
women
get
want to
it.
do it.
See, now I didn't say
women-
they don't.
most
I
women
said
don't do
is
it
that
because
their
it's more-
first option?
Because it's more.
For every 50 men is one woman. Come on.
Yes, yeah, that's what I mean.
That's no say.
Yeah.
So that's I say some.
Because it's more physically
If they
demanding.
Do
You know
it.
what I'm saying?
Listen, I know.
Which is what I'm saying.
So you saying that no woman automatically wants
No,
to
I
become
didn't
a
say
firefighter?
no woman. I said very few women
Okay, so
has
you-
that as their first option.
Okay, okay, all right, fine. Very few women, I agree.
Even like electricians.
Because they have
for
a
example,
higher
electrician
probability of
field.
being hurt.
So certain fields, they just
How many
don't touch.
women have you seen come to your house? Hey, my toilet don't work. Name them.
That a woman to come to my house
I'm
telling
a
me that
man
her
as a
toilet
plumber.
don't work. As a plumber, oh.
How many women came to your house as electrician? Name them.
Yeah, no, it's rare. It's a rare field.
Remember we was in trade school, we had that one
Yeah,
girl.
one. You have one.
How much?
Yeah, because
how-
all of these
Yes,
professions.
no. I didn't say they
got two
don't
girls.
do it. I
No,
didn't
but
say they don't do it.
Because historically, all of these professions were manned by men.
Correct.
And women were
And you
allowed
just said,
to do
and you
that
just
shit.
said now they are allowed to do everything.
Yeah.
So what's the problem now?
I don't-
Because you behind the 8 ball now. Ain't gonna be a whole
Behind
bunch
what
of
8
women that's
ball?
trying to do that shit now.
Behind what 8 ball? Name it.
Because the 8 ball is the fact that men did the shit and did not allow women to do it for
So what's
many,
the problem?
many years.
Yeah, but
you
yeah,
can do
you
it
keep
now, though.
you keep talking about the past.
So that
I
don't
said
mean
now.
So that don't. So you talking about what the trend has
The
been?
doors
over
are
the course of
open.
time.
The doors have been kicked off the hinges.
So you have women that are going into that
the
shit.
doors have
Not
been
all
kicked
women.
off the hinges. So what's the problem now?
They're doing it.
No.
Who?
It's not all of them, but it's women doing it.
Your cable
Like-
break. Your cable break. Who's coming to your house? A man or woman?
Yeah, a woman came to my house one time.
I'm about to
I
say,
didn't
it's
say
women
they
that-
don't do it. I'm just saying the majority of the
The
time.
majority is going to be men because it's always been the majority of men.
You keep talking about the past.
Historically,
I'm
but-
talking about now.
There's always been majority men. Period. In
I'm
these
talking
positions.
about now.
So
Still now. That's why it's now.
I don't think it's because
That's why it happens now.
I don't think
I've seen more firefighter, police officer women than I ever seen in my life. Don't mean that is
That don't mean
they're
that's the
first-
majority. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. Because, like I said, that's what it's always been. It's always been men. Women were not allowed to do these things for many, many, many years.
Many years.
So
They
when
got
you
the
get
opportunity to
raised
do
by
it, though.
somebody, when you get raised by people that say this is not for you, this is
Just
not for
that
you,
was
this
I
is
the
not
don't
for
want to
you.
hear that for you
Yeah,
shit
that's
right
old
now.
school.
I don't want to hear that
That's
shit
old
right
school.
now.
Nah, that's old school.
You talking about
Hey,
fucking?
That's not old school.
You
These
talking
people right
about-
now still
you're
telling
talking
their
about
daughters that
even-
they need to do this and they need to do that.
No.
Why ain't it?
And then they go look at their parent and say, I want to do it. These kids got their own
It's a
thinking
bunch of women.
nowadays.
It's a bunch of women doctors
No,
out here.
you're proving my point by saying that what you just said right now. Why? Why don't they want their daughters to do it? Because what?
Because they have
It ain't a womanly job to do.
That's what they tell them.
What's a firefighter isn't a womanly job to do.
There ain't that many
A
of 'em.
police officer isn't a womanly job to do. Like
No.
what's
Oh, please.
But because the hinges have been kicked off the doors and they allow women to do whatever they please, which is fine, which is great. I'm just saying it ain't at the top of their list to go put on a vest. It ain't at the top of their list to go
Well,
put on an air tank.
Flip it back to men too, though.
Yeah, it ain't at the
Even
top of
with
men's
men-
list to be a
men-
nurse.
Men, it's not that many men teachers. It's not that many.
It's a lot of shit that
it's
it
not
ain't the
a
top
lot
of men's
men
list to be
nurses.
either.
It's a lot. It's like it's not a lot of what's the CPA to go to wipe their asses on that. It's not a lot of
Right.
men who do that.
'Cause how many-
Like, I'm just saying though, it's why
It ain't a lot of men caregivers. It's
Yeah,
not.
we not doing that.
We're not doing that.
That's not.
Why
nature.
not?
It's not? Daycares is ran by women.
That's what I'm saying.
Men
There's
can't
mad
do it.
professions that are dominated by women that men
Yeah, so
are
you
not
can't
in.
Just put it like that for women.
It go both ways.
fields. Yeah,
That
yeah.
should go both ways.
Yeah, it kind of go both ways. Like you got women now getting
a
into like
bisexual.
construction now.
It does go both ways.
Yeah.
But those jobs you just mentioned don't pay a goddamn thing.
Shit.
Shit, medical field.
Shit.
Yeah, what job?
We're talking about
Oh, teachers and shit like
You
that.
talking about
Yes.
you talking about
But they doing-
caregivers,
but they
nurses,
doing
shit like
like-
that?
I
That's what you talking
understand what
about?
you're
You
saying.
crazy
You
as
just
hell.
named- you just
crazy as
named
hell. I know women that are nurses that make more money than both
Yeah,
of
you
y'all.
talking about
niggas.
nurses.
That's top notch.
You talking about-
you
That's
also got
not- no,
$200,000 in fucking debt too.
Shit, that don't. What that mean when you
What
when
that
you
mean
making that? They paying that shit
when you
off.
paying a mortgage for your fucking payments.
They paying that shit off though.
Yeah, and a lot of them going fucking bankrupt because
They
of that
able
shit
to
too.
pay that shit off. But
Yeah.
we not talking about the
No,
debt.
you
We
talking
talking about what
the
they
top of the
making.
top. We talking about normal. Hey, how many nurses really out here?
There's a top level and a low level to everything.
Yeah, we talking
Cops,
about the
firefighters,
majority.
everything.
We're not talking about the 2% 2% of the fucking world. Yeah,
Okay,
you're
but
a
you're still
nurse.
saying there's still professions that men are not jumping into because
Because
they're
it
dominated
don't
by
pay
women.
shit.
That's what
It's
it
not
is,
because they don't pay
Nah,
shit.
nah,
It's
it is
because
that.
they
Don't pay
dominated by
shit.
Nah, it
women.
is that.
Because it don't pay shit. I don't give a damn if
I'm telling
it's
you truth.
dominated by
Nah,
women.
you
Because
right.
it don't pay shit.
Nah,
That's
you
why
right,
they
though.
not in it.
No, I can tell you. I can tell you
other
from
professions
experience.
don't pay shit?
I can tell you from experience. The wife, right? She stayed into the school field. I was in there for a year and a half. You know why I left? Not because of benefits. Not because the job was too hard. That shit didn't pay enough for me to do that shit.
Okay, so
I
what
got
you-
the fuck out of there.
All right, so what you
You
do?
wiping some ass for $10?
For $10, I'm not
Well,
wiping.
even $16 right
I'm
now.
not wiping
How much
no
are you
ass.
getting paid?
I'm not
just
wiping
saying.
no ass. Period. Because
No, I'm
that's
just
I'm not.
saying though.
I can't do
Would
that
you
shit.
do that though?
No, I can't do that shit.
Women
That's
do
what I'm
it.
just saying,
Women do
though.
it all day because it's.
I can't do that shit.
Because they got. But I'm saying though, I'm not doing it because I don't like it. I
Yeah,
do a lot
I'm
of
not
stuff
doing
that I
it
won't do
because I
because
can't
I
do
don't
that
like it. It's not enough money for me to do it. If you say $30 an hour to wipe those old people ass,
I'm still not
I might
doing
have to do it.
I'm not doing it.
I gotta pay bills. I gotta do what the fuck I gotta do.
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna try to find something else.
I'd rather. So you gonna work at Amazon, make $14 an hour, or $30 wipe some ass?
No, I'm gonna try to find another job that pay $30 an hour.
Guess
like, you
what?
can't
Guess
get it.
what? Guess what? In the meantime, I
said
wipe
meantime,
masks.
I'm wiping some
So I
ass.
find that next job.
I'm gonna find
Yeah.
this is what I'm doing right now. I'm doing some shit that I really don't want to do because you know what I'm saying it's paying the money. I'm not about to go wipe nobody ass right now. I'm doing what I found to do right now to make the money that I'm making right now.
I'm a different nigga.
Until
I'm
I can
sorry.
do something else.
Yeah, I got bills, nigga.
It's mad other shit out there. It ain't
No,
just
it
me
ain't.
wiping somebody's
Well,
ass.
I'm wiping ass until I can find something better.
I ain't.
My point is,
Different niggas.
My-
That's why I make what I make, and you make what you make because
No, it ain't.
I'm a different nigga.
No,
I
it
do what
ain't.
I gotta do.
my overall
That ain't
point.
why.
My
Yes, it
overall
is.
point is.
I do a lot of shit that I didn't want to do.
My
before I
overall
got to where
point
I was
is
at now.
women don't go to these fields not because it pay a lot, because they don't want to do the physical work.
Well, I don't know if it's dope.
That's what I'm saying.
Then why aren't they in them?
I can't 100% agree.
Because if that was the case, then you'll see a fucking plumber come to your house when you call him. You'll see an electrician come to your house when you call him.
No. You don't want to be a teacher. Like I just said, you don't want
'Cause
to
it don't
wipe
pay
ass.
shit.
It's not even the pay stuff. It's mentally, a lot of men not mentally made for that shit.
It's plenty of people that don't want to be doctors,
Yeah.
don't want to be lawyers, don't want to be judges. Don't want
Yet men dominate that field. Men don't want to do it. I mean, women don't want to do it.
Yeah, but I do see his side a little bit where the higher paying jobs is more of a man's job. If that's what you get into,
Yeah.
you're right. But I wouldn't say a woman don't want to do it because
I never said that. I did not say that. I said women
They don't
is
wanna
not it's not on their first list of options to do because of the physical demanding work that it is.
they're not built like us, so they can't.
That's the.
But he's saying they do.
I'm saying that there are that do it. I didn't say they were dominated by that or anything else.
Yeah, nah.
There are women that will still do that shit.
Yeah,
that
I said
still
that.
want to do that shit.
You got
But-
a little sprinkle here and there. Like I said, I've seen.
But that's the difference between men and women.
I've never seen this many police officers that are women, firefighters that are women. Never seen it this much.
Yeah.
But are they dominated by that? Or is this
They're
at the
not
top of
gonna
women's
be.
list?
They're
no,
not gonna be.
because they don't want to pick it. That's why. Not because it's dominated by men.
Because that's the difference between men and women.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I just think it's more towards an interest.
That's what it
Yes.
is.
Women would rather sit in AC than to be outside 10 to 12 hours a day fucking shoveling.
Well, no, I think
Yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
I can't say
Yes
that.
or no?
I can't speak for that.
I can't speak
can't?
for that either. 'cause
Y'all
I
crazy
think
as
it's
hell.
plenty
Y'all
of-
crazy as
it's
hell.
plenty of men that
Hey,
would
this the
rather
What's the
sit
True
in AC than
podcast.
shovel.
Hey, this the What's the True podcast. We'll catch you on another. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all telling me
Yeah,
a
no
woman
man.
So
would
you saying
rather.
it's not men also that would rather sit in AC than shovel
But
shit?
it ain't that many.
It's
What
all,
you mean?
it's all
It ain't
about
that many.
it's all about what your interests are.
Yes, and women would rather sit in an office. How many? You go to an office building. How many women you see sitting in there opposed to men? Thank you.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
say
Thank
it's,
you.
it's always lump-sided, but
Jesus Christ! Come on, man. Be real.
What I'm saying
being
is,
real.
I
No, you're
don't
not.
think it's-
I am being real.
I don't think it's 100% their choice.
nobody said 100%.
A lot of times women get hired for what they get hired for.
But
You know what I'm saying?
my
Nah,
thing is,
It's a lot of- it's a
Now
lot
you out of
professions.
control. Now you out of
Listen,
It's a
control.
lot
Listen.
of professions that women go and try to get hired for and
not
don't.
the
Listen,
80s.
I'm gonna be 100. I was thinking. I was quiet for a little bit because I was thinking. Right. Once again, I think it's more so about interest rather than labor. Like if a woman gonna want to build a house with her hands, she gonna do it because
I did. It's plenty. Listen,
Interesting
I
in
watch HGTV with my woman all the time.
you're-
That's all that's up there is women.
But you're saying that it's because of the hard labor aspect. They don't want it.
They also
They
they
can't.
also have help up there too.
I personally,
They can't handle
I think it's his interest. They
No,
just-
Yes, it is interest.
It's interesting.
Their interest is
Right
they don't
now.
want to stand outside for
Right now.
12 to 15 hours.
Knock this wall down. Knock this wall down. Knock this wall down. Think she could do it by herself?
A woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're out of your damn mind. You watch
God, y'all
HGTV?
fucking crazy,
Do
man.
you watch it?
Listen,
Fucking
They
God.
go
on.
boom, 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 boom,
Go.
boom, boom, and then
That's-
they gotta get
that's
help because
not-
You need somebody to you need somebody to paint your house. You need
on.
somebody to put siding up. You need
on.
somebody to put these stairs. You need somebody to rebuild your stairs.
They don't have
Who's
no
coming?
strength.
Who's coming to your house?
go to YouTube and see.
I don't give a fuck about YouTube. I'm talking about real
People
experiences.
Once again, it's gonna be a man because we're interested in shit like that.
No, not even that. They
What are you talking about?
don't have the
HGTV
physical
has
strength.
plenty of women up there.
Yeah, they have them up there. But
Once-
you just can't right now to rip a tub out is not that easy.
Correct.
You need strength.
But when they need
So-
physical labor to be done,
That's when
Most
that's
of the
why I think
time-
they're not interested in it. Because I was a woman, I won't be interested in that shit.
Once again, I
doing
think
that.
it's just interest based.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. It's too
In
much.
terms of
you've been with more than one woman. Have you watched HGTV with that woman?
Don't make me. I'm no hoe, by the way. So
I said more than one. That's not making you a hoe. You could have been with two your whole lifetime. What the hell?
That's a lie.
All right.
had to clear that up.
He's making you out to be a hoe, not me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to my point.
All right.
When you watch that, yes, they're moving, cabinets, or they might be with their man or somebody. They got, like knock down this little wall here or knock down this little thing here. But when they need physical labor to be done, they call in somebody to do it. What are you seeing most times doing? They're picking out tile. They're picking out the color of this room. They're picking out what floor should be this color.
Correct. Yeah,
They're
you're
good
right.
at it.
You're
Very
right.
good at that shit.
But once again, it's interest based. If a woman, if women,
And I say,
How to-
yes, it is interest based
Yeah, so
because it's their
is
option to do the most less physical work.
Men are stronger than women.
Yeah,
absolutely,
that's
yeah.
what it
We're not
comes
going
This is the point I'm trying to
to debate
make. What
that.
the
down to. Yes, that's what it comes down to.
But yeah,
They don't want to do physical labor.
And then once again, I don't think it's because of physical labor. I just think they don't have an interest in it.
Here, I give you one better.
Let me tell
I give you
how
one better.
This is
I
how
give you
coming
one
across,
better.
though.
I give you one
This
better.
is how you coming across though. The way because I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But the way you coming across is women are lazy.
No,
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
That's
now, if
how
you're
it's
taking
coming
that from there,
across.
then fuck you then. Because I'm not coming
how it's
across as
coming
that.
across.
No, I'm not.
I ain't get that.
No, I'm
Women
not.
don't want to do the physical shit. Women don't
No,
want to do physical labor. That's how it's coming across.
No, that's what difference between women and men, man.
Ask anybody that watch this shit. That's how that shit gonna come across.
God.
Now, I know you're not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's how that shit gonna come across.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's it.
Men are stronger than women.
Yeah. Human nature.
Go ahead, finish proving my point.
That's like that's not even the point. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? On a general scale, men are stronger than women.
I think women take
Physically.
jobs that they comfortable with. Men do what you gotta do to make money. End of the day, you could love that. If you don't, you could don't do jobs. Most men don't do jobs because I love it. You do it because what's paying me the most.
Same for women, bro. I mean, women out there in the
What
Amazon.
the fuck you talking about?
Yo, how many-
Amazon.
how many
Are you
women-
kidding with this Amazon shit?
Because
Stop talking about
Amazon-
Amazon, man.
because Amazon
This shit got
is-
machines, nigga. When last time you been to Amazon
Because
place?
Do they pack the trucks themselves?
Hell no.
So what? They don't pack the truck themselves.
Yes,
women?
they do.
They don't pack. Come on.
You
Yes, they
packing
do.
these little ass boxes. Are you kidding me?
It's not just little boxes.
Okay.
They not doing heavyweight.
Okay,
I guarantee you
okay.
those chicks are not in heavyweight.
So fine,
When
let's-
I worked for FedEx for 3.5 years. Chicks never is in heavyweight.
Okay, so
it was
let's-
in a regular with the regular pocket boxes.
Let's-
Heavyweight was all grown ass men down there. That
Let's-
shit's 120 pounds or heavier.
Men are
Women not
stronger than
leading
women.
that. I'm just saying though, y'all keep talking about Amazon. If you gonna give them the lighter work, you're not gonna put them in heavyweight.
Amazon-
They're not putting the couches
it's
up in the
easier
damn
to
thing.
It's
work
still,
at-
we're not talking about how much something weighs. We're talking
Yeah.
about just the fact that they're doing the physical labor.
It's
because
machines.
they want the bread. They
Amazon
want-
got
they
a lot
want
of
money.
machines.
Again, if you,
You
give
see,
it,
you
if
guys
you
have been in
again,
Amazon.
Doing
again,
physical labor.
again,
It's not machines carrying the stuff off the trucks and shit and putting them on people's doorstep. That's not machines.
Oh,
again.
you
it's
see how
them.
light those boxes are?
No, again.
It's like a post worker.
again, if you give the woman,
saw a woman take a couch off a
Talking
truck?
about weight.
Did you ever see a woman take a couch off a truck?
I did.
Why
actually.
is
I
why
did
are we talking
actually.
about
She had
just
a-
weight?
she had-
We're
she
talking
had
about physical labor. Period.
dolly
Yes.
or
It don't have nothing to do with weight.
yes. So let me ask you.
might have-
Let me ask you.
What does weight have to do with it?
No, I'm not talking about weight. I'm not talking
physical
about.
labor, period.
I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about couches. I'm not talking about couches. I'm talking about boxes.
Heavyweight.
I'm not talking about none of that. I'm talking about if a woman was given the option, make $100,000, going 40 stories in the air to build a skyscraper, or you could sit in this office for 60. Which job do you think she gonna take?
I can't say that.
Man, listen.
Y'all killing me.
Nah,
Y'all killing me out here.
Nah,
Y'all
bro,
killing me.
listen, no, listen.
It depends
Man,
on what woman you ask.
Listen,
Y'all killing me.
Any man or woman,
Y'all killing me.
listen, even a man will fucking pick that job beside that office. Hell fucking yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not many though.
Hell yeah.
It's not many though. I'm talking about the like. It's not
Crazy
many.
as hell, man.
Men talk about money.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, nah, yo.
Y'all out of control. I mean, I get it. Y'all
Yeah,
trying to be.
I
on the
ain't
best.
saying it's not-
Y'all
we're
trying
not
to be.
saying every- we're
Y'all
not
trying.
saying
Y'all trying to be.
everybody.
Yeah.
But most
I'm
men,
not. Yeah. Y'all act like I'm saying everybody. I didn't say everybody.
Everybody wants
I'm just
easy
saying
money.
what's on the first.
Like that's
What's
what
on
I'm
the.
saying.
What's
Who
on.
doesn't
What's that?
want easy money?
Everybody
Easy
wants
money.
easy money.
Everybody wants easier
60,000,
money.
100,000. That's not the same category.
But everybody wants more for less. Nobody.
Who?
If you
And
give
who
a
takes?
person the chance,
And who takes that option more?
Who?
And who takes that option more?
Who?
No,
What?
any-
What for that?
Anybody
How
that
I know
don't
that?
want to work, anybody that
It's
don't
in
want to
front of your face every time you go by all these new constructions.
Anybody who don't want to.
Y'all see the shit every day, but yet you don't want to admit it right now.
but there's plenty of men that don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
the
want to
man
do it.
that's-
Yes,
I don't want to do it, but if you put an option in
You're-
front of me, I'm going to learn how to do that 100,000.
Nah, I'm not.
You're acting like I'm saying it's totally 100% this way and a totally 100% that
Nah,
way.
it's not that.
I did not say that shit not one time since I've been talking.
So what's the
So
point?
you would take the 60,000?
I just told you the point. I just gave you the perfect. I just gave you. I just gave you the perfect point.
Office?
Fuck you. No, I'm going on that 40-story building, making six figures.
Wait, boy, $40,000 to make your life a whole different situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Me personally, I can't do no shit like that.
All right, come on, man. Come on, man. You're talking about some anecdotal
Yeah, I get
fucking
it.
experience you're talking about,
Wait,
man.
Before your accident though.
So you
before
talking
the
about-
accident, would you have
So
did it?
before that, no.
You go in the office?
Yeah.
Wow.
I would too.
I'm made different, nigga.
I'll be looking at y'all
Before that,
motherfuckers
yeah.
out there
Why?
sweating.
Because it's people's interest. It's what people are interested
Yeah,
in doing. I'm not interested in doing
I'm
that
not-
shit.
I'm interested in money. I'm not interested in
Money don't money don't rule me.
Y'all
Money
motherfuckers
don't
be
run
out
me.
there sweating.
It don't.
me.
And doing
It don't.
everything. I'm gonna be
It
in
don't
the
rule
office.
me, but I like my comfortable situation.
Don't.
I'm not.
I mean,
putting
is it really
myself in-
comfortable though? Like you're busting your ass for that money.
Who
Right.
busting your ass?
You
Like you spending 12 hours. You spending 12 hours out a day.
Go ahead,
working.
go ahead. Explain.
Working?
Go ahead. Finish saying what you're saying right now. Finish
It's
what you're
12
saying.
hours, but look
Finish
what I
saying.
got to
No,
show
Charles.
for it.
Let them finish what they're
Still
saying
got
right
to
now.
show for it.
Finish what you're saying right
Yeah.
now. Go ahead. Repeat what you
Different
just
levels.
said.
you working all them goddamn hours.
Go ahead. Working all those hours, busting your ass. That's what you just said, right?
And look what I got to show for. I got a lot
no,
of
no,
stuff
not
to
what you're
show
showing
for
for it. No, not what you're showing for it. I don't care what you're showing for. I don't give a fuck what you're getting paid. What you just say. Go ahead. You busting your ass. You
busting your
sweating.
ass.
You see where I'm going with this? You busting your ass. You sweating.
I see where you're going with it too.
Yes. All right. So if a woman has the option to bust her ass, sweat, work hard, back breaking all fucking day, or I could go 9 to 5 in this nice air cooled office, talk to my friends and all this shit. Which job you think she gonna take?
Whatever job
More often than not. More
Whatever
often than not.
whatever job she's interested in.
Y'all fucking crazy.
If she
Yes.
if she was a little kid walking past them buildings like, mama, I want to
Never.
build some shit
Never.
like that.
Never in
Nah,
fucking
because
life.
I like Legos and shit. Then
You're,
yeah.
you're talking
But
about.
see, me
Y'all
and my
fucking
man
crazy.
over here, we ain't with for all that.
Fucking crazy.
Sure is hot out here, sir. And fucking eating lunch.
You sound like a damn slave. What the fuck you talking about, son? What the fuck?
ain't like
You
that
sound
no
like a
more.
damn slave.
This
Y'all
ain't like that no more.
That's the type of-
y'all keep talking about
that's
this
the type
motherfucker
of-
went back to the damn 30s. What
Warm
the
your
fuck?
food up in the fucking rails or
that's-
something?
That's the type of heat y'all gonna be working in.
No.
not
it's
interested
a
in
lot
that.
of rules
I'm not
now. It's
interested.
a lot of rules now. You can't that.
This ain't y'all keep talking about fucking back in the fucking 30s and shit where motherfuckers was up there with no fucking protection, nothing.
Putting babies in chimneys and having them cleaning the chimneys and shit.
Bro.
Y'all out of
Listen,
control,
yeah.
man.
Right now, on people building skyscrapers and shit. No, I mean, if you really want to get into it,
Yeah, I'm not doing skyscrapers.
We
That
ain't
like,
doing that shit.
I'm not doing skyscrapers because I don't like heights like that.
Because
That's
No, I'm just saying that if that was the one field,
Nah,
I can't do that
if
because
he
that's
was
out of my
interested-
league. Even the money is interesting.
But you're talking about something. You're talking about a fear that
physically
you're talking
a
about.
fear
You're
of
talking
it.
about
Yeah,
fear
yeah.
that's keeping you from doing it.
Yeah. I couldn't do it because of the fear. But if it's something that I could do that's not like fucking I'm gonna be shitting myself every time,
Yeah.
I'm taking the money. I'm taking the money over any fucking shitty job because I can sit in the office and be nice and clean with a suit on.
Here, I'm
or
going
go
to take
out
it
here
here.
and fuck on my dirty ass knees and make
I'm going to take
way
it.
more.
I'm going to take
out.
it. I'm going to take it here since I'm the bad guy.
I'm out.
I'm going to take it here since I'm the bad guy. You ask a lot of women if they get married or if they are married, would they rather stay at home or would they rather work? Would they rather be responsible for the majority of the bills, or would they rather have the man be responsible for the majority of the bills? Which one you think they're gonna take?
In this day and age,
Home and no bills.
Home, no bills, or
That's just
Work.
So. Yeah, that's just,
and be
that's
responsible for.
just- it is what it is.
that's tough, man.
yeah. It's not that tough.
It's tough,
It
bro.
ain't tough at all.
It's tough,
It ain't
man.
tough at all.
'Cause you got
you
some-
ain't asking the right questions. then.
Yo, because you got some women that actually like.
Again,
no
I
one.
didn't say. Again, I started it by saying not all.
That's what I was saying. Some.
Yeah,
I'm
so
saying some. I was saying some women, not all women. Like they go to college, they go to school.
oh yeah.
They ain't trying to fucking sit here and pay $100,000 for a degree just to stay the fuck home. There's more women in college now than it was ever. So that should tell you right
And there's
now.
also more single women out here more than ever too.
No.
Oh, wow. That's a good point.
That's also true. That's also true. But it's also
I can't touch that one.
So you got they go to school and stuff more because
they in college more, but
Because
they're
they
also
wanna make
in
more
they
money.
also in debt too.
yeah, they make more money. They got to make money.
Okay.
I always, God damn it! I don't
And anyway,
I don't want to
it's
go. I don't want to
not
go
to
here
me.
either. But I am. I always hear women are more educated because they're more enrolled in college.
Now,
Yeah,
Now.
now. Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Now.
now,
But are they more enrolled in college or just more educated?
both. I think it's both. But this day and age, it don't even matter with this stay home, going to work. Most families work
Yeah.
two people because
about
you
to say,
can't
in
afford.
today's
they don't
society,
wanna stay
that's
home
not
no
even
more.
realistic.
Times
It's not
change.
realistic.
I'm
It's
kind of
not
wasting our
realistic
fucking
anymore.
time with this.
Like if you a
gotta
stay at
have
home,
it two
if you a
fucking-
stay at home mom in this day and age,
Man,
9 times out of 10 you
somebody
got
rich.
bread.
Yeah, somebody got
Like
bread.
you got money.
Who got bread?
The dude.
The bread.
Somebody, whoever
I'm saying?
winning.
Who's the breadwinner?
Whoever's making the money. If the
Yeah,
man is
if
making the
the
money,
woman's
then
sitting home
the
or the man's sitting
household
home.
has more
Yeah.
money.
Yeah,
Like
somebody
that's,
making some money.
that's the household. The man just bringing the money home. He's bringing
Or
the
the
money
woman.
home for
But
his
that's not.
household.
got men
That's
that
not
stay
what I
home,
asked
too.
though.
You got men that stay home.
Bro, what I just say?
That's not what I asked.
If a woman now in today's society, if a woman is a stay-at-home mother, more than likely they are in an upper class home or
Yes.
environment or neighborhood or whatever you want to call it. That is not realistic to the everyday person.
Yeah, not this day and age. Unless you got some
It's
kind of
just
subsidy
not.
rent or something
Now
like
you
that.
want to know what's realistic?
I didn't ask what.
Them damn nannies that be walking around taking care
I
of them
said-
kids 'cause both parents at home.
What I asked was
At work,
would
I
they?
mean.
I asked what I asked was would they rather stay home and not be responsible for the majority of the bills, or do the opposite?
Well, you got. I
If
can't
given
say,
if given the choice,
listen.
I'll
if
give it a
given the
choice, of course.
choice,
You gave me the choice. I'd
Where-
say I don't want to pay the bills
I'm
either. so
saying,
give me a
who
choice.
wants to?
Yeah,
Who
you gave me the
doesn't
choice.
want to be able to just
Yeah,
sit
you gave
home
me the choice.
and not
I'm
do
picking,
shit?
I'm
Thank
picking
you.
that.
That's
Listen.
anybody, man. It ain't got nothing to do with men and women.
Hey baby, I just got finished cooking.
Yeah, yeah.
Talking about.
You want
Give me a choice.
You-
I
you
ain't
want-
working shit.
you want some head? I'll be there in a minute.
Like you
I just
ask
put
any
the kids to
person,
bed.
you walk outside and
I got
ask
you.
any person walking if you had the chance to just sit home and be taken care of and have everything done for you, and you ain't got to sit, you ain't got to get up and do nothing. Would you rather do that? Anybody you run into out here gonna say hell yeah?
Nah,
Absolutely.
I'm lying. Nah, I'm
yeah,
lying.
you
I can't, I gotta
you
do
fucking lying because how many men would say
I can't do
I
it.
can't
I can't do
sit
it.
at, I can't sit at home I can't sit at home I can't sit at home
men
y'all
say
fucking
that
lying
shit
y'all
During
crazy.
COVID, I was fucking
Nah,
crazy.
when a man says I can't just sit at home, he
would-
means he don't want to be inside the house all damn day.
No,
he want to go to
Women
the
say the
gym.
same thing. They don't want to
He
sit
wanna
inside the
have
house
the
all day.
leisure
That doesn't
to
mean he
do
wanna
whatever
work.
he wants to do.
That doesn't mean he want to go get a
Listen,
job.
No,
It doesn't.
no, that's not true.
It doesn't.
No.
I'm a worker, right? I'm a worker, right? Know what I
Y'all
did
crazy as
during
hell.
COVID? Know what I did during COVID? Because we was only allowed to work 40 hours. Go punch in, sit at the fucking job home. I started building shit. I was the greatest builder you ever saw in your. I never cut wood a day in my life. I started building shit. I was building barn doors. I was building fucking offices. I was at my house building everything because I'm a worker.
Because you don't want to sit still.
I'm a worker. That's why I like working.
Listen.
So if she came and said sit home, I'm telling her no.
If
but
I
that
was,
ain't just sitting in one spot not doing nothing.
listen,
And I'm just saying. I'm
That's
a
saying
worker.
if you don't have to
It's not
do.
enough. I gotta
if you
burn
don't-
energy.
If all of your necessities are met and you don't have to do anything for money,
All my necessities was met in my house. I could left my house exactly what it was. I started customizing shit. I started taking
Bob,
doors off. I
okay,
started building
because you
shit.
didn't want to sit still.
Yeah, because I'm a worker. So I can't sit home. I'm a worker.
I mean,
That don't have nothing to do with money though.
I mean, the problem is this. I think we're trying to talk about women, and there's no women here.
That's true too.
You know, we can't speak for women if they're not here. Now, if a woman comes here,
I will not speak for women.
Yeah,
women
exactly.
Not here. I
So,
won't.
You know,
Like-
so I'm coming from a perspective now of
It's all opinion based.
everybody. Because if you like, hey, yo, listen, stay home. You're gonna make it 80,000 a year. Stay home, 80,000, or go out there and build a skyscraper for 200,000. Guess what I'm doing? I'm staying the fuck home,
Stay the fuck home.
and I'm gonna play my PlayStation. Look
Nah,
at Pornhub.
I think I'll go out. I can't play a video game too long. I start falling asleep on that shit.
I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna go food shopping. I'm
Do
gonna
whatever
go
the
out
hell I feel
party.
like doing. And
I
still
gotta
make
use my
80
brain.
grand.
See, I'm not into none of that. I gotta use my brain.
I'm gonna do everything that I've been doing while I had a job, but now I can do more of it. I probably won't be in the house. I'll be traveling.
But guess what? It's not that simple. You gotta go to him and say, "Hey, can I get allowance? Can I go?" And now he's
Who- who
controlling.
gotta
Don't
go
we?
to?
Don't,
Or she's controlling you. It's not that easy. Like you thinking it's just put money in the bank account, do what you want. This person gonna have to approve.
No, that's what he
you're
just
doing.
said.
That's why you like to have your own money. That's why some people.
That's what he
like
just
that.
said though. If you just made $80,000 a year, not doing shit but whatever you want to do, doing whatever you feel like doing at any given moment in any given day, you making 80 grand a year doing whatever the fuck you feel like doing, would you do that? Mad people would say, yeah, I'll do that.
So you can speak for people, but I can't.
No, we're speaking.
We're speaking,
So you can speak for people, but I can't.
We're
Now,
speaking for people. You
not
speaking
speak
for
for
women.
What's the difference?
What you mean? It's a
What's
huge
the difference? Y'all
It's a-
you're speaking for specific people.
Okay, how about men?
What's the difference?
Okay, how about men? Okay,
I can't speak for women, but you can speak for the majority of people. What's the fucking?
Well, women, you need a woman's brain to kind of talk for them, because they'll shut you down if you try to speak for them. Just like we would shut them down, they try to speak for us. Right now, she can't tell you what a man would do or
But
won't
you can,
do.
but he can say what men and women can do.
Oh no, I think he said men, right?
I said
He said people. That's men and women.
people. The
So
average,
what's the difference? So
the
what?
average person.
Yeah.
So you can say that, but I can't say nothing about women.
No, because when you say women, you're marginalizing. You know what I'm saying? You're marginalizing.
So you aren't doing the same thing by saying people.
No, because how do you marginalize when you say people?
Bananas.
you're including everybody, even non-binary.
Everybody,
What about trainees? What
anybody,
about trainees?
trannies too. Anybody.
Okay.
That's
Trainees a little
anybody.
bit of both. So
I didn't say just these group of people gonna do this. That's anybody.
We're talking about everybody,
yeah, I don't know.
even the furries, people. Like,
I don't know why people so goddamn afraid to talk about shit like this. Like y'all.
Well, I just
no, it's not. No, it's not being
I just wish
afraid.
there's a
You are
woman up
afraid.
here
Afraid?
that they could defend
Who's being
themselves,
afraid?
because sometimes
You are afraid.
We're
talking
stating
about women-
we're stating how we feel about the subject.
Because y'all act like y'all been around no women or one woman in your entire life. Like y'all never experienced this shit a day in y'all life. So you
Cool,
can't.
I
so
never
you
act
have
like that.
Most
so
of the
you
women.
so you can't experience nothing I'm talking about. So
Most-
you have no experience in nothing I'm talking about. Then
Who said I have no experience in nothing?
that's
you
what
talking
that's
about?
what you're making. Like so I can't.
I know women that do both things. I know women that do a lot of different things. I know women that, you know what I'm saying, I know women that do nothing but travel all the fucking time. I know women that do nothing but work all the time. I know women that are firefighters. I know women that are nurses. I know women that are doctors. I know women that are academics, have PhDs. Like I know women that do a little bit of every damn thing.
And
You forgot
nothing.
about all
And
the-
nothing
he said
just.
not one thing negative. You heard that shit? Niggas just said all the good stuff.
Why am I
No, it nothing to do with
What am I
negative.
gonna focus on something negative for?
Nothing,
For what?
nothing to do with negative.
Yeah,
I'm just
because
saying
it's-
everything you just said. I also said. So I don't get what you're saying.
He's trying to call us simps on the low. That's what he's trying to do, man.
You can never call me a simp. Nobody could ever
He
call
said
me
we-
a simp.
He said we simping over here, man.
Listen,
on a low.
I mean, you can say that, but I'm gonna laugh at you.
All I'm saying is,
I mean, you can laugh. It might sound like a
I'm
duck.
gonna laugh my whole ass off. You
It
call
might
me
sound
a
like
simp.
it's gonna sound like a duck. 'Cause
Like,
if it walk
please.
like a duck, quack like a duck.
all I'm saying is,
You gotta, first of all, you gotta know me well enough to be able to make that assumption.
I'm listening
If
to
you
you.
ain't, you're not listening to me. You listening to you.
No, I'm listening to you very well.
Nah, you listening to you. Because if you was listening to me, you would understand that there's a broader spectrum to be looked at. You're listening to you and what you think is the truth.
Well, it's not truth. Everything is opinion based. It's not the
No,
truth.
That's what I'm saying.
What you guys done is said. What
That's
you
what
guys
I'm
done is
saying.
said. I put people in the box 100%. Put this certain people in the box 100%. That's what
I
you
never
both
said that.
that's- No, you have both said that.
I never said that.
Yes, you have.
I
Both
never
of you
said
said
you put people
I'm
in the
put
box 100%.
But yes, you have.
You keep saying majority. What are you most likely to see? What are you most likely to do? What are you most likely to
Yeah.
hear?
what I'm saying is, if we gonna,
That's not the same as all.
What I'm saying is, we need a woman here. That's all. Before we
That's
speak on what they
Not
would do.
before. You could have your opinion, but
I mean,
to
you gotta
have
be
the
a-
final say. Might will have to have a woman here, just like we did with the power of the P. And it was pretty cool to have a woman side of it because nothing we saying is factual. It's more opinion based. At least a woman could defend themselves from a woman's side of it because we look at it different as men.
I
That's
would
it.
I would love to have women up
That's
here.
all it comes down to.
That's it.
I might be able to help with that.
What you mean? Get some women up here?
I'd be able
Good.
to help with that.
And I'll be glad to repeat the same questions I just said.
Yeah. And
If-
she give you her
if-
side. She can defend how
it's-
she want to defend.
If I can
might
get who I
reach.
want up here, it's going to be spicy.
Yo.
This spice is fine.
It's gonna be
Take nothing
spicy.
Personal. Everything is just a question.
It won't be.
Nothing's personal.
Nah, it won't be personal. Nah,
nothing's personal.
She don't take shit personal. She
Yeah,
all
it's
she
nothing
all
personal.
business.
It's just a question.
I call her ice
They
cream.
all don't take shit personal until they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You will see this podcast. You will see this because you watch all of them. I know you do. So I'm gonna ask you. So hopefully you come and we can figure out.
Again,
Come through.
again, I'll be the bad guy. People think I'm talking negative about women. I'm not.
Nah, he's not talking negative about women.
Because that's what everybody's gonna say. I'm talking negative about women. I'm talking bad. I'm talking down about women. And that's totally fucking opposite.
Well, you know what? That Black China thing kind of got me.
Man, you talking about a
Yo,
goddamn whore. You talking about? I'm talking about regular, everyday, stand-up women, and you're talking. You're gonna. All right. See now you. You're talking about. You're trying to compare a fucking whore to the everyday woman I'm talking about.
But what happened to this? What?
Yo.
I triggered
Do Black China like
You ain't
that.
tricking me. No, you ain't tricking me.
man.
But I'm talking about everyday stand-up women,
She ain't
and you're talking
yeah,
about somebody
happy.
way out the spectrum.
But what I'm saying, no, but what I'm talking about is like your perspective of Black China. A lot of people would think that you're talking negative and constantly putting women down.
It's content.
I'm
man.
talking about
I know it's content.
one
It's content.
individual person.
Right.
How is that talking about? How am I representing talking about all women talking about this one person?
Because you talk about the one person, you know, most people just label you as you talking about all women. That's
Right.
what you-
So if that's the case, then when I speak about her, then that means all women are just like her. Then.
no, that's not what you're saying. You're just talking about. How
No.
people
That's
look
what
at it.
I'm saying. So if
'Cause
whatever
I know you didn't mean that, and I believe a lot of the Black China shit was content. It really wasn't nothing personal. Because at the end of the day, if it was your daughter or something like that, and she decided to change her life, because I know most fathers don't agree with their daughter doing what she was doing at her age, but she was making the money. But you still, as a father, wish she would have went another way. To see her change her life around like that and promoting. You don't have to do this. I know you didn't feel like some of the things you were saying was more content, more let's just talk.
I think
So
he
how
took-
some people think. You know,
I think he took that shit personal.
never in a million years, never.
Yeah.
Now you lost me.
No
Now.
way, yeah.
Never in a million years.
it's called
Listen,
podcasting. man.
I'm just a guest there. I'm
It's called
I'm joking
podcasting.
around. Just fucking around.
It's
But-
podcasting.
Yeah,
man.
it's
because if we
content.
always up here agreeing with everything, the podcast will suck.
Right.
But I feel like there was some sort of, I ain't even talking about just on that particular thing. You know what I'm saying? There had to been some sort of backlash, some sort of pushback, whatever the case was, that would cause you, Tim, to sit and make a 10-minute apology.
Oh,
there had to be some
It wasn't
reason for that.
it wasn't because of that.
I didn't say. I just said it didn't have nothing to do with that in particular. I just said
You
that.
made an apology? Yeah.
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 It started once. Yeah. It's,
Damn.
So I'm saying it had to be some type of backlash, some
man,
type
I
of
wouldn't have
something.
said that.
Some
Me
type
personally, I ain't like the shit. Let's just keep it real. Fuck you, motherfuckers that got a problem. If you
Listen.
don't like it, don't watch it.
I said the shit myself.
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't like that shit. Me
I
personally,
said the shit myself
I said,
about.
fuck
I'm
that.
saying
When you did, I
whatever
said,
white
why?
person said I was racist or
I
some
don't
stupid
feel
shit
like
like that.
I don't
give a
feel
fuck.
like you out of line. It's called the podcast. Everything ain't always 100%. It's called What's the Truth, but some stuff have to be exaggerated. Some people have to go left. Sometimes you don't believe in it. Sometimes you ask the questions what some other people are thinking or you saw online. Because how many conversations they have? Everybody's just not straightforward. Everybody don't think the same. So sometimes you just asking questions for some shit you might heard somebody else ask that question and want to see what everybody take is on it.
And listen, if everybody
on a
agreed, this should be boring.
Yeah, it should be trash.
Yeah, I agree.
Come on, I
Should be
never saw a
trash if everybody
podcast they
agreed
just sitting
all
up
the
there like,
time.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what
he's
I'm
that
saying?
guy, yeah, that should be
if
ass.
everybody
I'm not
agreed
watching that.
on everything, it should be trash.
If
So you
y'all
have to.
if y'all looking for them podcasts, you got all four guys just randomly talking shit about women and this, that, and the fourth, just to make ourselves feel better. This is not it.
It's not it.
Like, yeah, like I said, for the most part, all of us here, we love women. You know,
I've been married to one over 20 years.
Listen,
he has.
Not now. Been with
Now-
her for 21 years, 20-some years.
I know the backlash and shit I got. People saying, "Oh, they don't like it." Talk about women like that, all this shit. Yet, I've been married longer than everybody up here combined.
damn.
So, either what I'm doing is working with the one I'm with, or something else is going on. I choose to believe that I say what I say to get a rise out of people sometimes because I'm up here on a podcast. Now I said the apology because what I said back then had no context behind it. I just blurted the shit out. Nobody understand what I was saying. Most of the time. So that's why I said that. I'll give you context behind what I'm saying, like I've done here on this episode. And still, if you don't like it, then we can go.
Stay
But-
away from that dislike button. Don't you press that goddamn button. Don't do it.
It's
Don't.
cool.
It's all fine and dandy.
You know what? Dislike it. That's fine.
It's all
Then we can know what
fine and
how to
dandy.
adjust or whatever. You know what I mean?
It's all fine
Tell
and
us
dandy.
the truth.
All I'm
Like it or not.
asking,
Some kind of reaction.
if what I say is proven to be right, don't catch emotional feelings and try to prove me wrong just because you're emotional.
But if you want to have a debate about it, hit the comment section.
That's fine.
Bring
they
it.
respond.
We'll
If you want to debate
I love reading
anything I
comments.
said, please bring your fine black ass up here and debate me about it.
Nobody's white ass.
White, Indian,
I'd say it can't be no
I
white
know
ass.
Indian. They stank.
I mean,
I thought it was gonna be curry. I didn't smell no curry and shit. Like that. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I take that back to Indian people.
For the record, this podcast does not reflect my opinion
At all. Mine either.
not mine because actually I believe Middle Eastern women are some of the most beautiful women I've
Oh,
seen
I
in
ain't
my
say
fucking life.
I ain't saying women.
But anyway,
I was talking about the men.
I mean,
Joking.
Bruh.
Jokes.
it is jokes, but some people nowadays can't
Comedy
joke.
styles.
No,
Comedy styles.
Jokes ain't the same as
some
they
truth
used to be.
It's not.
Jokes ain't the same as they used to be.
Get us in a supervisor.
You either got to be
All right, we'll
straightforward.
probably get a trainee up here, man.
Yeah. Keep fucking
You get a training up here.
Oh, okay.
I mean, the best I could do is somebody, either a gay man or a gay woman. That's the best I could do. I can't get a trainee up here.
I'm sorry, man. I've been watching the Hodge twins, man. They just been on a roll.
The Hodge twins got their own.
trannies, man.
Hodge twins ain't not employed by nobody.
Yeah.
We employed by.
I ain't know nothing bad about them.
I mean, I don't have anything to say. That's why I never said
I
anything.
don't know nothing about them. It's just hilarious.
I don't really have anything to say. But
on that note,
see if you can make that happen for me. I love to have a woman up here to
Yeah, get a little spicy.
Get spicy with me, as you say.
All right, I'll talk to her.
Please prove me wrong.
Hey, it won't be me.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying to her,
Okay, all right.
if you can get up here, please prove me wrong. And don't, try to, say the opposite just because, you're emotional. Say what you're saying, make sure you're saying is true.
Nah, she gonna bring facts.
That's fine. Yeah.
So the she's gonna
Don't try to say the opposite of what I'm saying just because you don't like what I'm saying. If what I'm saying is right, just say it's right. Don't try to fucking come up here and try to disown what I'm saying just because you don't like what I'm saying.
Well, nah, she's gonna trust me. She's a stand up woman. So if she agree with you, she's gonna agree with you. But
Yes, if you disagree, give a valid reason why you disagree. Don't
Right.
just I don't like it because I don't like you.
Oh, nah, she's gonna listen. She's gonna give it.
Now I know you and your feelings.
She's gonna give it.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
He said that's going.
Just say it already.
Then I know
Eventually,
you.
that's what
Then I know you just came up here to argue. You didn't come up here to prove anything.
Well, listen, she got.
It didn't start off that way.
She
but
gotta
after
agree.
Wild Feelings
She
kick in.
gotta agree to, want to come up. But I don't know. She likes podcasts and everything.
Okay,
So
so she'll come up then.
I think she would.
I'll tell you this much,
Willie,
though.
you
I
sit-
can
Willie-
tell you this though.
Willie, you sit
Tim,
your square ass over there. She'll
I
be up
give
here.
you, I give you what's name though. When she come, the way you announced it to us, don't announce it to her like that. She might not take it as.
What you mean?
If she make 65,000 fucking office and then you make 100,000 do this, she gonna get you like,
No.
man, nigga, please.
Nah. We're just gonna have from one perspective, like what are.
No, I'm saying though, how he presented the topics to us.
Oh, no, it's
it
gonna
just
be-
seemed more aggressive.
Oh, no,
Women
no.
Don't like that too much, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
That's what feelings
That's
kick
what
in.
it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I forgot. God damn it.
Yeah. That's
It's
what
my
it is.
tone.
Tone,
I'm sorry.
body
It's my
language, you know,
tone.
goes.
I hear
That's
that
why
shit all
you
the
agree.
time.
You agree, but
Yeah.
because I came across, God, you.
That's
right.
what it is.
Oh, you know what?
I hear that shit all the time.
That's what it
God
always is.
damn.
Like Andrew Tate. I know people don't like that fucking guy, but some of the stuff he say is cool. But or Kevin Samuels, some of the stuff
Oh,
he say makes
man.
sense, but they always talk about his tone
Oh
and the way
man,
he
you
say it.
right.
I mean,
You know what? I fucked up.
Yo, I've been getting that shit my whole life,
You
nigga.
what? You got.
It's always about
No,
how
you got-
I say shit, not what I say.
You guys want you guys want this
I'll
debate.
see that
You guys want this argument. I fucked up. If I'd have came across different, I probably could have beat you guys.
I'm not trying to win.
I probably could.
I'm not trying to win, bro. It's not a competition. Like I'm not.
It's not a competition, but
I ain't getting no money after this. The fuck.
I mean, I'm definitely not either. I'm just
trying to
saying
win shit.
there was a a nice little debate on what we were talking about.
That's all it is for me.
I will admit I lost because I didn't come across as how I should have.
The new PC world.
Although I did say, if you don't like my tone, you can go do what you need to do with that. But
Sucker Frank.
I fucked up. Take it out. I fucked up.
There's no more fighting to your penis, man. So Sucker Frank, man.
Yeah, I guess so. I fucked up. And you know what? On that note, I'll take my L and run out of here with my tail between my legs.
There you go.
Yeah, I fucked up. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go cry in the car.
Like, subscribe, share.
Yes, like, subscribe, share if you.
What's the line? What's the quote of the day, man?
Man,
You gotta have Jerry line or something.
Oh, yeah,
one
you
in a
don't got
long
no Jerry
time,
line.
man.
yo, man. There's
That shit was
always
funny, man.
whatever.
You know he did, right?
Yeah, man, that's my nigga, man. Yeah,
We talked about last pod.
yeah. Who talk about that? Jerry.
Nigga passed away.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
Talk about that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Fuck you guys. We out of here. Peace.